get the eggs, and we gotta start the stream. Alright, older bro may speak into the mic to make sure he's working.
Hello.
Alright, things sound fine.
Just the most like, yep. Saying a whole
normal-
lot here tonight.
Normal shit, yeah.
Great start to the stream.
Uh-huh.
Nobody's saying shit.
Alright. Alright, hello people, it's us, 2 Bros Game, and I'm your host, Younger Bro.
I'm your other host, Older Bro.
And we are back, dead set on finally getting the Shiny Snom. Definitely
also just
going
dead.
to get it.
Like, we are also just dead. Like, we are ghosts right now, by the way.
Yeah, would you believe? I can only imagine how much ghostly adventures we're gonna have.
Well, given the Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures, as far as I'm aware, is done. Not many. How many episodes were there?
There were actually seasons of it. I think there were 2 or 3? 2
So
or 3
probably
seasons?
12 episode, 25 episode seasons?
It was long.
Oh, God. Okay, well, we might have a few more seasons than we thought. Or a few episodes.
Like, I don't know what was with Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I hated anything in that show. Like, I'm trying to remember if there was
Sometimes-
anything bad. Maybe
sometimes.
the aliens.
Yeah, sometimes things don't have to be bad for people to just not care about them.
Yeah, I guess.
It's some like it's one of those things where it's like that's one of the reasons why I think it's Yahtzee who does his top 5 video games. He does best, worst, and most bland. Because sometimes bad games aren't bad. Sometimes bad games are games that just completely bore you to death. They provide literally nothing of substance.
Like, Pac-Man and Ghostly Adventures was not boring.
Yeah.
Like, it was very, very entertaining.
I don't know.
Maybe people just didn't really care about seeing Pac-Man.
I don't know.
Maybe, but Pac-Man's pretty popular, so I wouldn't
Yeah,
understand
but,
why.
like-
Like, he just got a new game.
Yeah,
And Pac-Man
but-
and the Ghostly Adventures got a game.
I don't know. Mario doesn't have a show, although he is getting a movie after like 30 years of not everyone hating his last movie.
I should play Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures.
And he also did have a show, but shh. The point is, some video game characters just have never lended themselves well to being showrunners. Mario,
Like,
up
I
till
think
now, has
Sonic
kinda been-
Boom went longer than Ghostly Adventures, which
Yeah.
sucks.
Sonic is one of those characters that everyone's interested in. Everyone's interested in seeing a show of Sonic. I just don't think there's a lot of people that were interested in seeing
Yeah.
Pac-Man.
Speaking of shows, so there have been a lot of announcements.
Uh-huh.
So some of the biggest ones, there's been one new Marvel announcement, and oh my god, I screamed. But I'll talk about those later. There's also been some other Disney Plus announcements.
Uh-huh.
So, probably 2 things besides Marvel.
Uh-huh.
Santa Claus is getting a new movie. The one with Tim Allen.
Yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I
So I was like-
immediately knew what you were talking about.
So I'm like, okay, what are they doing? They're basically training a new Santa. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
The other one, which you might be more interested in,
Mm-hmm.
Percy Jackson coming back, and it's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, that's been announced for a while now. That's not a new announcement.
Well, they finally dropped a trailer for it.
Yeah.
Did I tell you that the second trailer for Black Adam dropped? I think they introduced a new character, and I have no idea who the hell she is.
I was seeing, I saw a commercial for Black Adam, but I don't think I'd seen the new trailer. Well, I haven't seen any of the trailers.
Yeah,
It's
you
like,
don't watch the trailers, but
um,
yeah, they announced a new character, and I have no idea who it is.
Mhm.
Like, zero clue. Like, it looks like she's a magic-based character. It's like, I don't know a lot of... there's only one magic-based character, and there's no way that's who she is.
Yeah.
Like, the magic-based character I'm thinking about is she started out as, like, a real magician and became magic herself.
She's literally magic.
She might as well be. She's pretty much the embodiment of magic. She fought Scarlet Witch in a death battle. Speaking of which, did you see the newest death battle?
No.
Not Jason Bourne. I wish it was Jason Bourne. It would have been a more fair fight. It was James Bond versus John Wick.
I think I saw some of the the pre-videos that they've done. So I saw some of like the
I had no idea that was coming next.
But
Like-
I didn't otherwise.
Like I saw the Keanu Reeves one, but I didn't see I didn't watch the video. I just
Yeah.
saw. Again, I haven't watched much of Death Battle
I
recently.
think Jason Bourne and Keanu Reeves, that fight would have been more fair. Anyway, so the Marvel announcements. So, Secret Wars finally got a trailer. Oh my god,
Okay, hold on. Secret Wars.
Sorry,
being-
Secret Invasion, not Secret Wars.
Yeah.
That's a different
Secret
thing.
Invasion, being a movie or a series.
It looks like it might be a series.
That's not surprising.
I'm surprised it didn't. I'm surprised it's not going to be a movie.
I'm guessing
Like-
that they have too much stuff to do in it. They're like it wouldn't fit within a 3-hour time slot.
Something. So that's coming, and we got it. It was a pretty decent trailer. So the thing I literally screamed for this. So in Moon Knight, I was told that Werewolf by Night was in the show. Watch the first episode. It's not Werewolf by Night.
Okay. Well, who was it in there?
Some random ghoul that wasn't. It's just a
Just
monster,
an unnamed
generic monster. Yeah.
Gotcha. You liars.
So, today, Werewolf by Night got announced. I was so disappointed and then so happy.
I mean, Werewolf by Night is like, as a name, is simultaneously like, well, no, actually, Werewolf by Night as a name is just like, yeah, of course you're a werewolf by night. All werewolves are werewolves by night. That's how werewolves work. You become a werewolf at night during a full moon. It would be more if it was werewolf by day. It'd be like, oh, that's interesting. Why are you a werewolf by day?
Now, I don't know a lot about Werewolf by Night, but what I do know is I think he eventually gets used to his powers and he is forever changed into a werewolf. But I'm not 100% sure. I think that's only in some instances. But literally this... So, introducing him. It looks like it's going to be like a black and white horror film.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, I want to say it has like, it has like Masquerade Ball kind of feels.
Yeah.
Like
okay,
Mask
I know
of the
what you're getting. Yeah.
Red Death or something.
Yeah.
Like it feels very ominous.
Yeah.
Oh, and I think it's gonna be Marvel's second black and white thing that they're doing because the first one was Scarlet Witch. Yeah. So
That one part.
well, the first 2 episodes of WandaVision were black and white, and then it became color.
Yeah. That I was aware of, yeah.
So the reason I'm excited for Werewolf by Night is because he's one of the only other like horror characters that I know about in MCU. There's only 3 of them that I know.
Yeah.
Ghost Rider, Blade, and Werewolf by Night. And
I mean, I guess it depends on what you mean by horror. Like,
they deal with the supernatural.
yeah, okay. Because I mean, arguably the mystic arts do that as well.
Yes, but not monsters.
Yeah.
They deal with supernatural beings.
They deal with otherworldly aliens,
Yes.
but not specifically werewolves and ghosts,
vampires.
etc. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm waiting for it. There is an enemy in the MCU, and these enemies are vampires, but
Yeah.
they're also ghosts.
Oh God.
Yeah.
This is just reminding me of that one movie where the guy, like, there was vampires and werewolves, and the guy was a vampire and a werewolf.
Oh, was that Twilight?
I don't know. It was not Twilight. It was something else. I can't remember what it was, but like, oh God.
But yeah, I think they might be either leading towards a Midnight Suns team or the actual Howling Commandos.
Yeah.
Because the original Howling Commandos was a team that Captain America was on, or something like that. That was the original Avengers with Bucky and Captain America, the
Gotcha.
World War II Avengers.
Yeah.
So that was the originals. And when that name gets passed on through the generations, it basically becomes the Supernatural team.
Yeah.
So I'm just waiting for the Mummy to show up, and Frankenstein's like, yep, there we go. Howling Commandos right there.
Well, see, the problem is it's Frankenstein's monster, actually.
Yes, they call him Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah, as they should.
Well, they actually...
Remember, guys, Frankenstein was the human being who made the monster.
Yeah.
The monster does not have a name and is referred to as Frankenstein's monster. I'm sure there are some things that give him a name.
I think in the Marvel universe, they either call him Frankenstein's monster or Frank.
Yeah.
So
anyways, actually, guys, I have to go to the bathroom, so sorry, I'm having a bit of stomach issues now. Like,
oh, great. I
younger
passed it
brother.
on.
Yeah.
You probably just ate McDonald's.
Well, yeah, that's normally not.
Yeah, guys, I am so freaking excited for Werewolf by Night. Like, I don't know too much about the comics. Like, most of my knowledge from the comics comes from Ultimate Alliance. I think they get their information from the comics. But I also know characters. I know a lot of characters. Like, I have played the Lego games. Like I said, I played Ultimate Alliance. I haven't played Avengers, but I've also played Spider-Man games. Several Spider-Man games actually have other characters that you wouldn't expect to be in a Spider-Man game. Like, I think in Web of Shadows, you find Jessica Drew. You find Wolverine. There's another character. There's another character that you don't expect. Who was it? I'm trying to think, guys. I haven't played Web of Shadows in a long time. I played the PS2 version, by the way. I didn't play PS3. Shit. I don't remember. There was someone else. I think it was another X-Men. It wasn't Wolverine. It was... Was it another X-Men? Oh, great. I don't remember. Anyway, I know there was some other third... Oh, it might have been MODOK. Maybe. But that game had you go into the AIM headquarters, so... That one doesn't feel out of place, but... MODOK's not usually a Spider-Man villain. He's usually an Iron Man villain. Speaking of MODOK, we have yet to see him in the MCU. And he was just recently a villain in the Avengers game. And I actually liked that version of Modok. I'm sure we'll get something similar in the MCU. Unless we got Modok and they fucked it over. Anyway, I'll talk about like characters I'd like to see in the MCU. Like Blade and Werewolf by Night was probably some of my biggest requests that I'd want in the MCU. But I'll talk about that more when Older Bro gets back. One more. Oh, one's hatching. I want to find the shiny while Older Bro is gone. I don't know if that's happened before. I feel like it has. I played Let's Go. One of these days, guys, I'll get a Shiny Snom and a Score Bunny. That'd be nice. But yeah, we're only on Shiny Snom 13. There might be a point where I might just have to try to just have someone trade it to me. I can't ask Void because I haven't heard from Void in a long time. Like, he just kind of stopped being around. I'm guessing he wanted to focus on school. I hope he didn't think I was... Like, I was trying to become his friend. I hope he didn't get the wrong impression of me. It's also possible that... It's also possible that... I don't know his parents, but it's possible that his parents didn't want him to do online stuff anymore, so they threw his shit away. I mean, that's kind of what our father wants to do, so... Like... It can happen. I've had my theories, but I don't think it's that. But yeah, I have no idea, guys. I miss Void. I really do. I miss a lot of our original viewers. Like Sobble, I remember Sobble. There was a couple others. Sorry guys, we've had so many viewers. There was... It's not Angelic Guardian. She watches our Fossil Fighter episodes. But there was a girl that did watch our streams that I can't remember the name of. It's not Anna. Anna's here every so often. I'm surprised Anna's not here more. Maybe she's in college now. No, she isn't. Oh, she might be doing summer school stuff. Wait, no. Yeah. No. Summer school stuff would have been done by now, I think. I'm not sure what the Anna's doing. We also had another frequent viewer. I don't know if he still watches our channel. He used to watch our shiny hunting. I'm trying. I know his profile pic. Like, his profile pic was kind of like a skull. Not a human skull. I think it was a Hollow Knight skull. Trying to remember him. Haven't seen him in a while either. But yeah, guys, if you have been a viewer here for a long time, I'm sorry if I forget your name. Like, as soon as you pop up again, I'll be like, yeah, I remember. Good times. Jeez, older bro is really taking his sweet time. Hope he's alright. Hope he didn't get the stomach virus I got. But yeah, guys, the reason we canceled streams for 2 days is because I got a really bad stomach issue. Like, it was so bad, like, my stomach started to hurt at work, and they sent me home. Like, I was on the toilet for about 2 hours at work. Like, I got there at 1:50. Started to worked for like an hour. Was fine, and then my stomach started to hurt real bad. Went to the bathroom and kind of just stayed there. So yeah, guys, it sucks. Okay, we're having a little bit of internet issue. I did not turn off my internet. Okay, guys, the internet is being bad, so I am going to go turn off my PC and see if that improves the internet. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I have returned. Let's see. It says I have 0 dropped frames. Interesting. Internet started to get bad. But it says we have 0 drop frames, which is strange. Because it went to 0.
That is interesting. Well, we'll keep an eye on it.
So I went and turned off my PC. So how are you feeling?
Crappy. As apparently is the internet.
Yeah, guys, it's Saturday, so internet.
It's Saturday,
iffy.
so the internet hates us.
But But yeah, it says we're...
Let's be honest. Let's just pretend that it's all the people watching Two Bros Game Night right now. Everyone logged in to watch Two Bros Game Night. Everyone's using their internet, and now we can't stream.
By the way,
We appreciate the love you all have for us, but if you could please calm down a little bit during our stream.
By the way, so, now that they have announced some new characters, are there any characters that have not been announced that you want in the MCU right now?
Are there any characters in the MCU they've not announced that I want? See, the problem is, I know more DC characters than I know MCU characters, because I've never read the MCU, and until the movies, I did not know any of the MCU characters at all.
Besides Spider-Man.
Yes, and Fantastic Four, but I was unaware that those things were interconnected.
Oh.
So I had no knowledge that Spider-Man was part of a universe, and that the Fantastic Four were part of a universe that did not. And I never saw the X-Men movies.
Yeah, I didn't know that until I played Ultimate Alliance.
Yeah.
When I played Ultimate Alliance, I'm like, oh, they're all in the same universe.
Yeah, so I had no clue. So I really don't have any knowledge of the characters enough to say that any characters that I would be interested in.
I mean, they've technically not announced Ghost Rider. So I'm guessing that'd probably be one for you.
Again, my big one was Namor, which they
he's
finally
coming.
announced. So.
Yep, first mutant. Actually,
Unclear if mutant.
well, he's not going to be the first mutant we see in the MCU. He's going to be the second.
Well, who's the
First?
Yeah.
Professor X.
Professor?
He was in Doctor Strange too.
Doesn't count. He's in a different universe.
Still the first X-Men we see, though.
Yeah, but no, that doesn't count. If we're talking first, it needs to be in our timeline.
But yeah, Namor is actually going to be the first in our timeline.
Yeah. Well, again, but we aren't aware. Currently, we don't know if he's a mutant. That's the thing. Is that we don't know if they're going with he's a mutant yet, or not.
By the way, what are we looking for in drop frames?
Well, the thing is that the setting we have on here prevents drop frames. So that's why it's dropping to 0 and not just it's like staying higher and then dropping to 0 instead of just kind of like tanking more and being a bit all over the place. So that's why there isn't really a good way. It has to hard crash before drop frames become a thing.
But yeah, like I haven't...
Yeah, basically if you're seeing 0 here and it's not increasing this number, it means that it's like a temporary blip. That said, these temporary blips are becoming more frequent and annoying.
It was just fine, and then it's like...
Yeah, as soon as I heard you going upstairs, I was like, oh, the internet must have gone out.
Is this staying at 0?
No, right now it's at like 1,300. Which is bad, but it's stable.
Okay.
It's stable,
For
low
now.
quality.
Anyway, there are several characters that haven't been announced that I would like to see.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Ghost Rider's probably one of the biggest ones I want to see.
Well, okay, okay. You're talking specifically in the MCU, I guess.
Yes.
So I guess that does mean that, like, there are some characters I guess I would know about then. Actual, like, MCU Venom would be interesting.
I mean, he's technically been announced. Like, that was
Yeah.
the thing in No Way Home.
I'm trying to think of... We had we technically had Doc Ock, but like I'm not counting the ones that teleported in from other universes. So it's like I'd love to see some of those, like some of those.
You want to
villains.
see the actual real Sinister
Sinister
Six.
Six would be nice. Have we had Kingpin?
Yes, we had Kingpin and Hawkeye,
Okay, disappointing.
and they're reusing the same actors
Gotcha.
from the Netflix series, except for Mahershala Ali, who was like a pimp or something.
Okay.
I think he was like Mr. Shark or something like
Yeah.
that.
I guess obviously Miles. We haven't seen
Miles Morales.
Yeah, because I mean he was
Well,
in a
he's
deleted
gonna be
scene,
different. Well, yeah, he is in the MCU, but
deleted scene but it wasn't the character. It was just the mentioning him.
yes.
So. And then I guess Fantastic Four, but that's been announced. It just isn't. So, and then yeah, X-Men characters.
Let me think here. So I want to see Ghost Rider. Another character I'd like to see is Songbird. I don't know too much about her. She might be a mutant. I'm not 100%.
Yeah.
There's another speedster that I'd like to see, and his name is Lightspeed.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the thing about him, I don't know if this is Lightspeed. It could be a different speedster in MCU.
Yeah.
But there was in one of the comics where there was a speedster that helped Captain America before he got put in ice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know if that was Lightspeed.
Yeah. Now is Lightspeed actually fast enough to go back in time, or whatever?
I don't know
Is he
enough.
full Speed Force?
I don't know enough about him, but he's the only other speedster I know in the MCU.
Yeah. We need the MCU Speed Force. Which is so stupid, but I love it.
I'll get this. So they brought back Quicksilver in WandaVision.
Yep.
But they recasted him. Guess who played him?
Who?
The actor from the X-Men films.
Oh, so it was old Quicksilver.
Yes.
Oh. Of course it was.
And what I'm interested in is, did he keep those powers? And I'm wondering if he becomes Lightspeed.
Does he keep those powers? See, I don't know much about WandaVision because I haven't seen it. But
Well,
I do know that all of it is fake. That's very clear from the fact that it's
all sort of fake.
Yeah, I
Like,
know that I know that it's all set up.
She gave, well, it wasn't Wanda, it was Agatha.
Yeah, the other one.
Harkness.
Yeah.
Agatha Harkness gave this guy the speedster powers.
Oh, so it wasn't like they were just fucking with people's minds and they didn't really have that. She actually gave it.
She might as well have, or at least that's what it seemed like.
Oh, yeah.
So it is very possible he kept those powers after WandaVision, but I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard to catch him. Who's gonna catch up with him?
But
Yeah. That movie, yeah, those movies. Specifically, again, I haven't seen WandaVision, but WandaVision, like I know how kind of fucked up it is, but WandaVision plus Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness are so fucked up.
yeah,
Just-
it is.
I feel bad for Doctor Strange because this guy is just trying to help people out and just being like constantly thrown into all this bullshit. Like,
I mean, that's the point.
I
of
try
him.
to help Wanda, and she fucking tries to destroy the multiverse and, like, kill a kid. I try to help Spider-Man, and he destroys the multiverse by dragging people in from other universes. Next, he's gonna help out, the Dark Dimension Sorcerer Supreme and somehow fuck over the universe again. Like, what?
Yeah, what Clea said in Doctor Strange, she said, you created an incursion, you're going to help me fix it.
Yeah.
So,
How the fuck's that? Whatever.
I'm guessing the incursion was the the other two universes, the Andrew Garfield universe and the Tobey Maguire universe
But
colliding.
if that's the case, why would she show up after this movie? Like, why would...
I guess it took
It
a
took
while.
her like
It took a while
a
for
month to get to him?
it took it a while to for word to travel, I guess, about what happened in Multiverse and Spider-Man. It's some weird
I don't
stuff.
know.
But anyway, trying to think what other characters I would like to see in the MCU.
Yeah, Cleo
Besides Spider-Man.
Cleo was obviously going to be one
Yeah.
for that.
Besides Spider-Man characters,
I'm trying
if
to
I
think.
couldn't choose Gwen Stacy,
See, I'm trying to think if there's any... anyone.
I mean, I'd also like to see Galactus and Silver Surfer.
Is there anyone?
Oh, I would love to see Devil Dinosaur in the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
Devil Dinosaur and Moon Boy. Come on. But they're doing a series on that right now, a cartoon series. And it's Devil Dinosaur and Moon Girl. It doesn't look too bad. Like,
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, it's not in the MCU yet.
Squirrel Girl? Is she decent? Is she MCU?
She is MCU.
Yeah. See,
Um,
I was talking with a friend about Squirrel Girl, and everyone's angry, and he's like, I hate her.
Honestly, they made her fucking hilarious in the Ultimate Spider-Man show. Like, she was one of the best characters.
Yeah, but his argument is basically just like, yeah, but her entire power set is basically just, I'll convince you to agree with me. I will just be so fucking charismatic that you will agree with everything I say.
Go get that juggernaut.
It's just like, it's like, it's just like, I don't know.
Yeah, I love Squirrel Girl. I would also love to see her in the MCU. There's another character I want to see, and it would finally introduce the Badlands in the MCU. We have not seen the Badlands yet.
What the hell is that?
So the Badlands is a place untouched by time.
The fuck's that mean?
It's basically center of the earth, but it's on an island, I think. So
Okay.
I'm trying to remember the guy's name, but he has a pet saber-tooth named Saba. I think that's the name. So I would also love to see him as well. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, I just don't know if I know enough characters from the MCU to even answer this question.
Badlands is not another dimension.
Well, the whatever you're looking at disagrees. As normal, younger bro looking things up and rather than getting his eggs, but that's okay.
Okay, Zabu is the name of the saber-tooth. Sorry, it's called the Savage Lands.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He's
Oh,
part
actu-
of the Pet Avengers.
Yeah. Actually, here you go. This it doesn't look like this is the way the MCU is gonna go. But I would actually love to see Spider-Man's daughter.
Oh, you want that Mephisto storyline?
I don't even necessarily want the Mephisto storyline. I just want to see that character. Like, but yeah, it would be interesting to see the Mephisto storyline. Also, Mephisto.
Yes. So the guy's name is Kazar, and he's I want to describe him as a caveman, but he's not really a caveman.
Yeah.
But anyways, so Kazar and Zabu, I would love to see in the MCU because I want to see the Savage Lands. We have not been there yet.
Yeah.
And yeah, the Pet Avengers. I don't know anything about that.
It's probably the same as the DC,
DC.
the DC
Pets,
super
yeah.
pets. Hey, we hear that they have a team of Superman's dog, Batman's dog, Batman's cow, and
Yeah, Bat Cow.
who the
Professor
fuck else
Chimp.
is it? Yeah, there was a monkey. And there was some other animals that I do not remember.
There's an inflatable dog that I can't remember who owns. It might have been Wonder Woman's dog. I know Black Adam has a dog.
Yeah, so it's like
So we could have a Pet Avengers movie.
they did that. That was the thing.
What? No.
Yeah, it was an animated movie. They released it.
Yeah, that was for DC, not Marvel.
Oh, sorry. If you're saying Pet Avengers, sorry. I thought you were still talking about the DCU. I was like, yeah,
No.
they released that. That was.
I
the
mean,
thing.
Crypto
But-
had an
Yeah,
animated
he did.
series that I fucking loved.
Yeah. So
Yeah, they could do it, but I don't think so.
He's Crypto, the super dog, Crypto. Yeah, if they did Pet Avengers, it'd be probably as a Disney Plus thing.
Yep. Or they what if it, and it's not their pets. They are those animals.
Well, they have that. That's where Spider-Ham comes from.
Well, yeah. That's what I'm saying. So they just what if a universe where
But
Spider-Man is, or not Spider-Man, where Superman is Crypto and Batman just is the cow, and etc. etc.
But yeah, like in the MCU, the alternate dimension where Spider-Ham is from, they don't call them the Pet Avengers. They're just the Avengers.
Yeah.
Like that's just their dimension. Hello, I'm Spider-Ham. This is Iron Mouse, Frog Thor.
Frog Thor.
Not even a joke. That might be
No,
his name.
it's Froghorn Legthorn.
Uh,
I'll say, I pity the fool who can't pick up my hammer.
I think. Was the Hulk a rat? I don't remember.
Yeah. I don't know why I went into I pity the fool there, but whatever. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
Yeah, I don't know enough about Spider-Ham's universe.
I still can't believe that his actual name is I'm Peter Porker.
Yes.
It's just like, what
Fucking
the
Porker.
hell?
Stanley, you knew what you were doing. And
Now here's
I
the
am
question:
Spider-Ham.
what is his girlfriend's name in that universe?
Don't know.
Or his like who is Gwen in that? Is it
No,
like
that's
something?
Not Gwen, MJ, but
What? No, I'm just saying. But like, what would his like? Either of them. I don't care which. But like, what would his like? Is it Swan Stacy or something? Like, is it still?
that would be.
Is it
great.
still a pig? Like, I don't know.
Spider Swan?
Yeah.
But here's the thing: they actually don't call her Spider Gwen. We just know her by that name.
Yeah.
She is just Spider Woman.
Yeah.
That is her title.
And no, obviously they wouldn't call her. They wouldn't call her Spider Swan. They'd call her Swan Song.
But if Gwen Stacy was in Spider-Ham's universe, yeah, they 100%. Like, I could see it.
Who would not? Yeah. No. What's Mary Jane?
Mary Jane?
Yeah. Like
I need to look. Oh, I need to actually look up the
The
Spider-Ham.
the Spider-Ham universe, see what she is.
Spider-Ham characters.
I don't even know if he had a full comic to himself.
he is.
From a comic book.
Okay, good. Like, there.
It came out in 1983.
Like-
Earth 8311.
Like, Spider-Ham, like, I know he was part of the Spider-Verse crossover with Madam Web, I think.
Yep.
But I don't know how that place went down.
Okay, so yeah, there's.
I think JJ is a dog.
Okay. So here we go. So let's start with
Sorry,
this
not a dog, a
one. So,
wolf.
yeah, Spider Ham or Peter Porker. Obviously, it's just May Porker, so that one's easy. Mary Jane Water Buffalo. Or, alternatively, Mary Crane Watso.
So she's a... Okay, the crane is more believable.
Yeah, Crane. J. Jonah is a jackal. J. Jonah Jackal. Also known as Black Jackal.
Okay.
Flash Thompson is Flash Tomcat.
Doesn't surprise me.
I'm trying to see who... There actually is Snow Youse for Snowbird. I'm trying to... Oh, Daredevil is Deer Devil. He is a deer.
Yes.
That's good. Namor is Kmar the Sub-Merchandiser. He is a dog.
What?
Yeah.
A dog?
Alternatively, he is Sub-Marsupial. Unspecified Marsupial.
Okay, that's better.
The Human Torch is Asinine Torch. He is a donkey. Ghost Rider. Just guess. Just fucking guess.
Ghost Rider?
Yeah.
Is he an imp?
No.
Is he a dog?
No.
Hellhound?
No.
Come on.
Goose Rider.
Goose
He is Untitled Goose.
Yes! Yes!
The Vulture is not the Vulture. He is a buzzard. Which...
That's still a vulture.
No, he isn't. He's an opossum. No, I'm not even joking. His name is Buzzard, and he is an opossum. They wouldn't even make him a vulture.
What?
Yeah.
What? Is it just too easy?
Yes, because it was too easy. They made him a possum, but they called him Buzzard instead. They could have still called him the Vulture, but just...
What is
Like, it's
wrong?
not like it was any more clear what he was.
Fuck you.
Dr. Doom is Doctor Doom. He is a duck. I just believe he's the evil Duck Dodgers in that universe.
Dutch Dodgers, yes.
Doc Ock is,
Is he an octopus?
No, I mean, they couldn't not. First off, he is not an octopus. However, he's a cat. However, the reason they made him a cat is because they didn't want him to be an octopus, but they still wanted to make the joke, so he's Dr. Octopussy Cat. Because they just wanted to use that name. Like, you suck. You suck, Spider-Man. You suck. You just couldn't help yourselves but steal that joke. So Hulk is Dr. Bruce Bunny, or Hulk Bunny, so he is a bunny.
Okay.
Captain America is Captain Americat, or Steve Mouser.
Okay.
Just take a guess what Kingpin is.
Kingpin?
Yeah.
Is he a penguin?
No. Now King Penguin would be good. No, King Pig. Just pig. He's just
He's
a pig.
a pig too? Come on.
Just a
Come
pig.
on. Make him a penguin.
No. They still haven't put, like, they're just never gonna tell us what Mary Jane is. Or not Mary Jane, Gwen Stacy. They're just not gonna tell us.
Well, she's not in that universe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She just isn't here, so we just have no clue.
Yeah, guys, we want to go on record. She would be a swan. She would be Swan Stacy.
Yeah. The Hobgoblin.
Hobgoblin. Let me guess.
Remember, they're all
Hog.
bad puns. No.
The hog.
Hoggoblin.
Yeah.
That'd be great. No, Hoggobbler. Or Hobgobbler. He is a turkey. Also, did you know that Godzilla is in the Spider-Man universe?
What?
No, I'm not even kidding. Godzilla and Mechagodzilla are in the Spider-Man universe. So, they have Hogzilla, which is a pig dinosaur, and Mechano Hogzilla, because they couldn't use Mecha for some stupid reason. is a bigger pig dinosaur. It's a robot pig dinosaur.
What is Godzilla not a part of?
Good
anymore?
question. Black cat.
Is she just a cat?
No, that'd be easy. Black catfish. She is a catfish.
Sure. Why not them big fucking lips? Of course.
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
There's so many more characters than I thought there'd be. I thought they'd do like 20. Like fucking
So,
hell.
Doctor Strange, is he a skunk?
No.
Damn. That would have worked. I mean, have you seen that hair?
Yeah. Croctor Strange. Crocodile.
Sure.
Magneto.
Got none.
Magsquito. Mosquito. The X-Men are just all bugs.
Okay.
Professor X.
Is he a spider?
No, this one just doesn't make any sense. Professor X-Bug. He is a worm.
No.
I wouldn't call a worm a bug.
No.
Like, I don't exactly know what worms are, but they're not bugs.
They're closely related.
They're... No, I wouldn't call it a bug. So, I think you already said what Iron Man was.
Iron Man's a mouse.
Yep, Iron Mouse. Also, apparently there's a different Magneto at some point in these comics, because they apparently do different... They do redo the characters sometime. So, there is... Nagnito, or Nag... I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce this, because it's not... It's Nagnito, it's a horse. So at one point they just make him a horse.
Okay, that's better. Question mark?
Thor,
Is it frog?
not in this one at least. Third Dog of Thunder. Dog.
No. I prefer him a frog.
In fact, all three of them are dogs.
What?
Odin's a bulldog, Loki is just dog. The Watcher. Just if you had to take any guess as to any animal that would be described as the Watcher.
The Watcher?
Yeah.
A crow?
Nope. Close, though. Owl.
Of course.
It's like, yeah. It's like, oh, right. Of course.
The only other one.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Silver Surfer, by the way, is a squirrel. I'm just going to skip him.
Okay.
Ant-Man?
It'd be funny if it was a praying mantis.
No, they finally just were correct. Ant. He is an ant. He's just an ant. So, that was the only one they did obvious.
The only one they did right.
Yeah, the only one.
Fucking miracle.
Wasp.
Is she an ant too?
Nope. She's also not a wasp. She is Wasp Bunny. She is a rabbit.
How is that supposed to fucking work?
I don't know. How is Spider Ham supposed to work with a fucking buffalo?
Well, he was bitten by a radioactive pig. He was originally a spider and became a pig.
How would a spider work with a buffalo?
I mean,
Anyways, Galactus is actually... Oh, no, it's not. Galactus is Galactopus. A platypus, not an octopus.
octopus.
Sandman.
If he's not a cat.
Sand manatee. A manatee.
Okay. Yeah, fine.
Nick Fury.
Oh, I think I remember seeing Nick Fury, but I don't remember where he was. Is he a bird?
No.
He's not a bird.
Nick Fury, the agent of Sheep, because the team's name is Sheep.
Is
in
he
this
a ram?
universe. He's a bear.
Okay, sure. Yes,
It's like
I can see it.
Kang the Conqueror. How fucking long is this list?
Kang the Doggerer, he's a dog.
Kangaroo the Conqueror. He's a kangaroo.
Obviously.
Ultron is... I'll give you the name, and I want you to guess what animal it is from this name. His name is Ultrog.
Is he not a hog?
Nope.
Like a pig?
Nope.
Ultrog?
Yep.
Is he a... He's not a dog, is he?
Nope. He is a gorilla.
What?
Dracula.
I can't believe Dracula's in it.
Yeah, it just keeps going.
He's not bad, is he?
No, that'd be easy. No, he is a duck. He is Quackula.
Quackula.
The vampire
yes.
duck.
Yes. Okay. Yep.
So, oh, by the way, what the fuck? Okay, Frankenstein's monster is, I'll just give you the name, and I want you again to guess the animal. Chickenstein's monster.
He's a rooster.
No, I'm assuming that Frankenstein, the man, was a chicken. The monster is not an animal. He is composed of living vegetables.
He's not an animal?
No, he's not even an animal. He's just made of fucking vegetables.
What? What?
Okay, the mummy. Sorry, the living mummy.
Is he a cat? He better be a cat.
No,
Oh my god.
he is the living mummy. He is a cattle. He is cow.
Nope. I'd rather him be a cat.
Oh, hold on. Kingpin came back again.
Okay.
This time, he is the pinhead of crime. Polar bear. That one's at least...
Okay. That
fits.
one fits.
I'll take that one.
Okay. Closer to penguin.
Yeah. So here's the... Okay, this name just sucks. Hold on. This name sucks. One of the Fantastic one, 4 versions in this, is the Fantastic Fur.
Are they all furry?
Invisible Woman is a gorilla. Human Torch is a gorilla. The Thing is a grizzly bear.
What's Mr. Fantastic?
A moose.
Okay.
So it's like, okay, I guess that works. Oh, here we go. Scarlet Witch.
She a bird?
Scarlet Pooch. Dog.
Uh,
Quicksilver.
he better be a dog.
Nope. Quicksilver is the closest you're going to get to an actual literal pun of Duck Dodgers. He is Quacksilver, a duck.
Why wouldn't he be a dog? He's related to Scarlet Witch.
Doesn't fucking matter in this universe.
Apparently fucking not.
Hawkeye.
He better be a hawk. Oh my.
Too easy. Squawk Eye. He is a chicken. At least,
At least
a bird.
he's a bird.
Black Panther. He is not a panther. Before you guess.
He's a tiger.
No. Black Panda. He is a panda.
Fuck is
So
wrong
he's
with you
Poe.
people?
Vision. Okay,
I'm
hold on.
surprised Vision
Hold
has
on.
one.
I will give you a hint. He is a member of the Goodfellas. If you know what that is.
I know what the Goodfellas is. But I don't.
He's a pigeon.
He's a pig. Okay.
Yeah, Vision the pigeon. Or pigeon, specifically.
I don't remember pigeons. Oh, no, I still don't remember pigeons in Goodfellas.
Mandarin.
Is he a manta? Ray.
No, he's Mandaringtail. He is a ring-tailed lemur. Fing Fang Foom.
Okay, I can see it. What?
Fing Fang Foom.
Okay, the villain one.
Good question.
Is he green and wears
It doesn't show photos. It just says the name.
If he's not a dragon, then I don't know what. I'm guessing they're not mystical animals.
He is a dragon.
There's no different than any
Yep.
other version than him.
Yep, but he is a dragon at least. They got one right. Oh, we're finally at Vision.
We
Thanks, great.
We just said Vision. He was a chicken or something.
Nope. Sorry, not Vision. Venom. We're
Venom.
finally at Venom.
Venom.
They finally showed Venom. The symbiote. Because the symbiote is still a symbiote, so
Okay.
that doesn't change.
I think he's still a pig, right?
Yep, still a pig.
Yeah, I've actually seen the Venom version of that one. Yeah.
Okay, here's one where they've made. I think they then redid it and made everyone pigs because there's a lot of pigs going further down. Shocker.
Shocker. Is he an electric eel?
That'd be so great, wouldn't it? No, he's a dog.
Oh, come on! Missed opportunity.
A lot of these are missed opportunities. The only one they got right was Ants. The ants.
Yes.
There's one. Okay, yeah, so here's the one where they redid them all as pigs because Magneto's a pig. Captain America becomes a pig. Sorry, Ultimate Captain America becomes a pig.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Daredevil's a pig. Gambit's a pig. Iron Man's a pig. Wolverine's a pig. Even not a Wolverine because fuck you. Fantastic Four's all pigs. Ant-Man's a pig.
If that's the current iteration, that better
I
not
don't-
show up in the MCU. I
No
want to
clue.
see the random.
Oh, but you'll be glad to know that Electro is an electric eel in this one.
My God, the only one you get right.
Yep. Miles Morales is a pig.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Gwen Stacy! Spider-Gwen!
If she is not a swan. What is she? She's a pig, isn't she?
No. Spider-Penguin. She's Spider-Gwen. G-U-I-N. Penguin.
The other one, of course.
It's spelled that way for her name, too. Gwen Stacy. G-U-I-N.
Okay. Fine. I'll
They
let
at
you
least
have
got
that.
a pun that worked.
But I think a swan would work
That's
better
actually,
for her.
this one's actually from Spider-Gwen. Like, this is actually from one of the Spider-Gwen comics, and not from...
I'm guessing an incursion
Yeah.
happened there.
It's probably just that they did they may have done like a side thing where they're like, what if Spider-Gwen was from the Spider-Ham comic?
Or she got transformed into one.
Probably Spider-Ham's on scene and they were like, I know you from another universe. Or something. They do something.
Yeah, and they pan over to
Yeah. It's a pan over to like a...
Spider-Gwen,
Yeah.
Penguin. No, I agree with older bro. She could be a swan. That is my current canon for her now.
That's so good.
I'm surprised that Spider-Ham got more than like 3 issues.
Yeah, like he's had a lot of stuff. Hold on, I can go down the list and show all the stuff he's done.
Well, he is one of the more well-known like Spider-Man
Yeah.
variants, especially after Spider-Verse.
Yeah. Because, for example, he showed up in... The first appearance was apparent... Well, let me go down this list, actually. Spider-Ham appeared in the one-shot Marvel Tales with a backup cast of other talking animal parody versions. Ghost Rider is Goose Rider. I don't think I said that one.
No, you did.
Okay, I couldn't remember. Then there was a solo series for Peter Porker. And then
Yeah.
they canceled that one and made he became a backup character in Marvel Tales again. Or a reprint of old adventures. He then shows up in What The rather than What If. What The. He also appeared on Waha, because remember, What If is not the only one where they do these weird titles. There's
Yeah.
What The and Waha, which has got to be confusing as hell. Then there was Spider-Man Family Number 1, where he appears in it at some point. He appeared on Spider-Man The Others variant cover. There was another one shot of him at some point.
I know he eventually crosses over in the main timeline.
He's apparently inside. He fights alongside the X-Babies at one point.
Of course.
Yeah, and then there's specifically a 25th anniversary Spider-Ham.
I'm Spider-Ham. I'm Spider-Ham.
Yeah, so... Yeah, would you believe that a talking pig called Peter Porker
Has a lot of views.
has a lot of people interested in him?
Like, I like the universe where it's randomized animals. I do not like them changing that everybody's pigs. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a pig universe.
Yeah.
Instead of...
No.
Yeah.
I can see that as making more sense though. That their logic is why
Yes, but
it's all humans are just pigs in that universe.
But it doesn't make sense
But-
for his lore because he was originally a spider
Yes.
that got bit by a radioactive pig.
Yeah, and in this universe, I guess they're all pigs, and he got bit by a radioactive spider. So it's
Yeah.
still a spider.
That's
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I don't subscribe to that.
Yeah. So
Yeah, Spider-Ham's universe is
that
very...
is so weird though. Just I was the normal spider. Got bit by. How would a pig bite a spider? How big were these spiders?
size of its hoof.
How would it bite that? What? I got nothing.
It bit its abdomen.
At least a pig being bit by a radioactive spider at least makes sense because pigs are generally bigger than spiders. Spiders are not generally bigger than pigs.
Wonder what happened to that radioactive pig in the universe today.
Yeah, good
Did
question.
he stand trial for almost murdering?
Good question. What the hell happened to that pig?
Also, what is really weird, his aunt is also a pig.
Yeah, no wonder they fucking changed it because it doesn't make sense.
So what, did Aunt May get bit too?
No, she just was always a pig. He wasn't.
What, was he an adopted child?
Look, we already established that people who are related to each other aren't the same fucking animal.
That's
so
true.
Clearly, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, his universe is literally randomized animals.
Yep.
So
Look, this ain't Zootopia here. Like, they didn't think that hard about it.
So, yeah, if we ever get another live-action Spider-Verse, I am very interested in seeing Spider-Ham, see how he'd look.
Yeah, I can't remember. Did they say in the Spider-Verse movie? Did they say that he was a spider bitten by a radioactive pig, or did they switch it?
Yes.
Okay.
They
I
did
couldn't
say it.
remember if they switched it or not in that movie.
Yep, they actually got that right.
Yeah.
He was bitten by a radioactive pig. So the people making Spider-Verse obviously know the Spider-Man universe.
Yeah,
well enough.
but again, it's like I could understand if they swapped it to be like it fits more with Spider-Man. It makes more sense logically.
It is going to be very interesting seeing 2099 meeting Miles Morales. That rarely ever happens.
Yeah.
Like, one of the only times I know he has met Miles Morales is in the Ultimate Spider-Man show.
Yeah.
Like, 2099 has been in more video games than Miles Morales has. Like, all of the old PS2 Spider-Man games, it was usually normal Spider-Man in 2099.
Oh, cool.
Miles Morales, I don't think was in a video game until the mobile game, Spider-Man
That's-
Unlimited.
That's weird.
He might have got a costume variant in an old game, like where you could, in quotes, play as Miles Morales, but it was just Peter Parker in a different suit.
That's real weird.
But yeah, he didn't get his first like console game until the PS5. Took him that long.
That's fucking weird.
I actually don't understand why either. Like in the older games, the characters I remember is in Spider-Man games is either normal Spider-Man, Venom, 2099, or Spider-Man Noir.
Yeah. Again, I can get Spider-Man Noir because
Yeah,
Spider-Man. I can't remember. Is Spider-Man Noir even like Is he just a normal guy?
Spider-Man Noir is older Peter Parker in a
Like, he doesn't...
70s world.
Yeah, but, like, he doesn't have Spider-Man powers, does he?
No, he does.
Like, well, I mean, he has, like, the... I don't...
Okay,
He has
this...
the spider sense, but I don't think he does web shooting, does he?
No,
just
he does.
Straight punches people.
No, he is more violent.
Yeah.
Like, I'll give him
He
that.
just straight kicks the shit out of
But
people.
Spider-Man Noir, his universe is... Not only is it a black and white universe...
Yeah.
It is also set in a mafia universe where
Yeah.
everybody's pretty much a part of the mob.
Oh, so it's John Wick.
John Wick, but Spider-Man, yeah. Why not?
It's just... And before you say not everyone's in the mafia, I'll point you to the one scene I know from that movie where literally everyone stops, stares at John Wick, and it's just like, "Yep, we're all within this group, and we're all about to kill you."
I can't wait for the next movie. It's gonna be so
Hello,
good.
Croc.
Hey, Croc.
How you doing?
The next movie for John Wick's gonna be really good.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, the only other Spider-Man I can think of that's been in past games is Bombastic Bagman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Spider-Man was offered a position in the Fantastic Four, and he forgot his mask, so he made one out of a bag. No,
What?
I am not joking. And I think that... I don't know if that's in the main story, but it is at least in another universe.
Oh.
And he just becomes the Bombastic Bagman.
That's so stupid.
But it's very fucking hilarious.
Yes. Look, I think the MCU is trying to be both funny, but also trying to be a bit logical.
Yeah.
So,
The only other suits I can remember is suits that Spider-Man himself made.
yeah.
Like, there's the bulletproof suit, there's the invisible suit, the electric-proof suit.
Yep.
Now, there is a stealth suit, but it is not from the main series. This stealth suit is from the Big Time universe.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Big Time Spider-Man stealth suit.
Gotcha. By the way, Croc, I keep forgetting to ask you, have you seen National Park Girls? Because you appear in that, so I keep forgetting to ask you if you've seen that.
But yeah, I don't know if House of M Spider-Man shows up. I don't know.
Oh, you just got an Xbox One. That's cool.
Oh, cool.
Hope you have fun with it.
Yeah, I don't know if House of M Spider-Man shows up. I know he has like a darker kind of suit. Superior Spider-Man shows up in one of the older games, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, out of all the Spider-Man I can think of, there's one Spider-Man I want to finally see in a game.
Yeah.
And that is Blood Spider-Man. Now, Blood Spider-Man...
Had to watch one Taco Bell ad and 2 Star Wars ads.
Yeah. I think his real name is Bloodsport.
I mean, Croc,
Spider-Man.
you keep coming in here and speaking Spanish occasionally. So.
I think he's just called Blood.
Ignoring hello, obviously.
Yeah.
But now I'm hungry. So the ad worked.
Yeah, sorry. He is just called Blood Spider. So
Yeah.
I would love to see him in a video game because I think it'd make a really good. I just think it would be a very good video game.
Yeah.
That world, the world he's from is overrun by vampires.
Oh.
And I think he ends up being the last person in the world who is not a vampire and who fights vampires.
Yeah.
I don't know about Blade in this universe.
Wait, so that's what I was gonna say. If everyone's a vampire in that universe, don't you just literally kill everyone? Like, you just see a person, you're like, well, guess I'm killing
Blood
you.
Spider actually does kill people.
Yeah. But
Like-
that's what I'm saying. If his whole thing is about killing all vampires, basically, and he's the only one left, wouldn't you just kill everyone at that point? There's no one. You don't have to worry.
I don't know enough about Blood Spider, but I know his rules just changed once everybody started to become vampires.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he is a very interesting Spider-Man. The only game I've seen him in is Spider-Man Unlimited because they had every Spider-Man pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, Croc, the queen did die. It's very sad.
Now,
This does prove that she was not immortal.
Now, there's probably a Spider-Man game we're missing here. There's one Spider-Man game that everybody would fucking buy, and that is a Spider-Gwen video game.
Oh, absolutely.
The Spider-Woman video game, fuck yes.
Just, yeah, everyone would, especially if it actually is time traveling in some way.
Or dimension hopping.
Yeah, dimension hopping, whatever. Like, yeah, people would love to play that game.
People would line up in freaking droves.
Make that game.
Okay, guys, we have hit 500 encounters.
Wow.
We are halfway to 1,000.
They already made a Miles Morales Spider-Man game. Yeah, we were talking about that.
I mean, yeah, we so far have a Spider-Man Miles Morales video game. So next maybe might be Gwen Stacy. Come on, do it. I would be first in line. By the way, guys, if we haven't said, we're playing Avengers on the PS5 so we can play the Spider-Man storyline.
Yeah.
I don't know if Spider-Man's still exclusive to PS5. I want to say it is. Well, just PlayStation.
I think it was. That pissed a lot of people off.
Marbles S.
Spider-Man.
Oh, you just beat it? Nice.
Cool. Hope you had fun.
I tried playing the remastered version, and we're going to have issues with it.
Yeah.
So, when you get to a certain point in the game, it freezes when you try to save.
Oh. That's gonna be a problem.
Yeah. I know, and that's why I quit playing it. I was like, I was just about to play it again. I'm like, I'm wondering why I stopped playing it. And then when I go to save, I'm like, that's why. That's why.
I mean, you don't have to 100% games, Croc. It's like if you enjoy a game and you get to a certain point and you're like, yep, I'm done enjoying this game. That's fine.
Oh yeah, like on the PS4, I 100%ed Spider-Man. Even got all the achievements. I fucking love that game.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm hopeful that with the Spider-Man games that we have right now, I'm hopeful this is leading up to like a Spider-Verse video game, another one. Because we've had Spider-Verse video games before, and they were all on the PS3 or PlayStation. There were some really, really good games, and I've only played one of them. There was a game where you switched between normal Spider-Man, Spider-Man Noir, Spider-Man 2099, and a symbiote version of Spider-Man, who could actually control his suit. Oh, that game was really good.
According to this, people suggest reinstalling the game.
Deleting and reinstalling.
Yeah. It might be because it's one of those games where you put the disc in and it has to install the game, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it sounds like that's a common thing where it can just there's installation issues.
Alright, I'll delete and reinstall it. Better not fuck up my save. I mean, if it did, it's no issue. I mean, I have to restart it when we play it for the channel.
Oh, also make sure, obviously, that the game is playing at the latest version.
Yeah, it's up to date.
Yep.
That I made sure of. I mean, if I uninstall and reinstall it, that should download the latest version.
Yeah. Because in general, yeah, because it doesn't delete your save files to delete the game, right?
I don't know.
Because I would
I-
assume that on consoles the saves are held to a separate location from the.
On Switch it is, but I'm not sure if that's the case with PS5. Trying to remember. Okay, on PS4, I think you could get your save back. But only in certain games, question mark? I am not sure, guys. I actually just don't know.
Well, internet's doing its thing again. Yes, Croc, what is your question?
If I didn't
It
do
depends,
something.
Croc. What happened?
Yeah, the internet was actually doing good for a while, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was doing fine for a while. Also, if you were supposed to do something and didn't, then yes. Okay, then what are you worried about? I didn't do anything illegal.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I'm waiting for Disney.
Well,
Plus.
as a reminder, Croc, as we learned from that one movie, future crimes are still crimes, so you can be arrested and tried for something you haven't done yet.
I'm waiting for them to do Polar Express 2 on Disney Plus. I mean, they're doing
Fucking
Santa
why?
Claus 5. Is it 5? I think it's 5.
No, I think it's 4.
4.
Okay, Croc, what are you planning to do? You had plans, okay.
Glue my brother's head to a post.
You don't even have to do that. You can just have him lick it during the winter. You don't need glue.
I'm sure people have lost tongues doing that.
You can, like, have stuff like that happen. Don't do that. It's a bad idea. It's not important. I think if you're worried about actually committing a crime and getting in trouble, that it's kind of important.
He said it's a bad idea.
It's time for another good idea, bad idea. Good idea. Swinging on a pole. Bad idea. Putting your tongue on a pole. The end. I'm imagining like like you put your hand around a pole, like a light post, and swing around it.
Okay,
Not
yeah.
pole dancing.
I thought you were.
I knew what you thought. I immediately said, I'm not going to talk about that, and I'm just going to keep going with the bet.
And like that, you had my attention.
Of course. Of course he did.
When you said pole dancing.
Hold on, I need to get out my checkbook. How much can I tip you?
Walter, you had one good joke. How much money do I owe to you? Is it a 50 this time?
Me, Zero, and a friend were going to help a friend. Well, I don't see how that's a problem.
Did you forget to help that friend?
Were you going to help them by killing them? Like, what was the help you wanted to do here? What's the, like... I'm not understanding the problem yet, Croc.
But yeah, do you think we're due for another Spider-Verse video game?
I don't know, video game, but... We
Yeah,
obviously know that a movie is coming.
Because, again, the last Spider-Verse video games we've had was, like, on the PS3, PS2. So, we
Makes sense.
haven't had one for a long time, and Spider-Verse is doing pretty well with the movies.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll have to go see part 1.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Spider-Verse is pretty big. I'll give it that.
Apparently.
Well, here's the thing. It's an infinite amount of universes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only other Spider-Woman that I would love to see in the MCU, besides Spider-Woman, because we have not seen normal Spider-Woman, would be Silk. Silk is another Spider-Woman. And she's actually going to be in Part 1. So Silk is coming to Spider-Verse, so... Yes!
Interesting.
She has a very, very good design. So...
Yeah, Croc, I'm sorry. I can't advise you further on this. Oh. Okay, Croc. I mean, yeah, you could probably still get in trouble for that, but, I mean, that's messed up.
But anyway, once you see Silk's suit, it's very, very nice.
Mhm.
Like, Silk's suit... So, I think she's... I know she's either Japan or Chinese. Sorry, Japanese or Chinese. I don't know which one. But her suit is white and gray with black webbing. And she wears a red scarf around her face, and she looks like a ninja.
I'd assume if she actually is reminiscent of a ninja, she's probably Japanese.
Yes.
But
and she has a red sash around her waist as well. Very, very nice design.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite characters from Spider-Man Unlimited, God rest its soul. I wanted to play Spider-Man Unlimited so bad. Like, guys, it was going to be our first mobile series.
So, when's Spider Samurai?
That's the thing.
Of course it is.
Spider Samurai, he has not been in any games. He might have been in Spider-Man Unlimited, but that might have been just Spider Knight. I don't know if Samurai made it in.
Yeah.
But he was in the comics. Spider Knight is another very well-known Spider-Man.
Yeah.
The Dr. Octopus in his universe is an inventor.
Mm-hmm.
And he tricks the people of the town to thinking it's a monster. When actually it's machinery that he invented. It's very, very cool. I wonder if Spider Knight was in the Black Knight's timeline.
Makes sense, I guess.
But I don't think he was. I think it was just an alternate reality where it was set in that
Alright.
tone.
Well, Croc, I would suggest not doing vigilante justice. My recommendation would be to tell your friend to, like...
Calm the fuck down.
No. The friend is the person being, creepily looked at, not the person doing the creepy looking. I'd recommend just telling her to be careful. Carry mace as needed.
Nice.
And, don't associate with that person.
Excuse me.
He was, apparently.
What?
Spider Knight. Apparently he was. He was in that universe.
Oh, really?
According to Croc.
Timeline?
I got it. I'm just repeating what Croc's saying.
No, he wasn't. He's from Earth 458.
Well, but is there a Spider Knight also in that universe, though? So it might not be the same Spider Knight, but it might be, like, a similar character.
There is a Spider Knight in the 616 universe. but he goes by Arc Knight.
Okay. Similar character, different name.
Okay.
All I can
This
think of Peter
is
Page, the Spider
not
Knight.
the 616 universe.
It's a 6-1. How the heck can you have a different
It
616
is
universe?
the warped 616 universe.
So it's negative 616, basically.
Yeah.
It's like it's not 616.
That
it's
would
like a
make
negative
more
universe.
sense.
Yeah.
So in this universe, Peter Parker as a child, but this is a different Peter Parker. This is Peter Benjamin Parker. So
Aha.
different middle name. I don't know Peter's actual middle name.
I was gonna say it's basically a universe where he isn't Spider-Man, or a universe where
This is a universe where he becomes Spider-Man, but
he actually
it's a different kind of Spider-Man.
Gotcha.
So he becomes someone called the Arc Knight. He's
Yeah.
still Spider-Man, but I want to say he's closely like Batman.
gotcha. He's the
He's
you mean-
Spider
Would you
Batman.
mean you mean that a
So what happened was,
no Benjamin?
So what happened was this Spider-Man went to the museum one night with his relatives, Ben and May.
Yeah.
So they're at the museum, and apparently there's a character called Goblin by Night.
Sure.
So apparently there's a version of
Green Goblin.
Green Goblin where the guy becomes Green Goblin at night. Green Goblin kills May and Ben.
Oh, good. Yeah. I mean, would you believe that a character called the Arc Knight is not a Batman-style character?
So he becomes.
His name is Arc Knight.
So he becomes.
Ignore the
Yeah, he becomes the Arc Knight, but I don't know how he becomes it. I don't know how it happened. It just did. So,
okay.
I don't know enough about him because I'm just learning about him.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, the minus 616 universe.
it might as well have been
Yeah.
because unless they're meaning it could be House of M, but that wouldn't make sense either because that would.
That still wouldn't be 616, right?
No. I'm pretty sure that becomes an entirely new universe.
Yeah. I mean, that's the whole point of the universe system, is so that you can have different side stories that are completely unrelated to each other and just put them in a different universe than your main line.
It could be the 6-1 universe, the 616 universe if it was maybe an alternate timeline.
Yeah, but see, that's what I don't understand about. This is what I don't understand about the MCU right now. Because aren't the timelines the numbers? Isn't the branch timelines the reason 616 and the numbers exist?
Yes, I know about Ghost Spider. That is also a different universe.
Why wasn't he called the Spectral Spider?
That would have been great. I think one instance of him, he was called the White Spider.
Yeah.
But anyways, there's a lot of Spider-Man I know about from Spider-Man Unlimited and from Marvel's Spider-Man. But regardless, so
or hell, just call it Spider Rider.
So Loki introduces the TVL, and they are basically the Time Force.
Yeah.
So,
Would you believe that Spider-Man has a Time Force?
So, different timelines exist in the MCU, but They are trying to maintain it in one massive timeline. And
Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense. The whole point of the 616 designator is to say this is a different timeline. Like, timelines are universes. You can't have... Like,
apparently not.
how the fuck's that work?
Different timelines apparently doesn't mean different universe. It does mean different variants.
It's like, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
But, yeah, so...
Like, so what... then? Because it's, like, for example, we just watched Multiverse of Madness, where there was all those different versions of...
Doctor Strange.
Yes, but I was specifically meaning Wanda. All the different Wanda versions. How are those not different timelines?
So, the Wandas that we see in Multiverse of Madness is a completely different universe.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. But how is that different than a different timeline? If the whole point of different universes is they are our universe, but different events happened, that's what a different timeline is. So what's the difference? How can there be a difference?
Yeah, it's very, very strange to understand, but there is a variant of Loki that is female.
Yeah.
And she is from just an alternate timeline, and her timeline was created because she was born.
Yeah, so it's like...
But that timeline was then reset to be the correct timeline where Loki was born.
Yeah, like I can see... Okay, I can see how there's a difference. If the difference is that the branches... If the idea is that, like, there's a... The thing I want to describe it as is... I'm trying to put this into Xenoverse logic. It's like, if the whole point of... What I want to say is, it's the difference between, in Xenoverse, there's the Book of Time, or whatever it's called, what's the name of that scroll?
That is... Oh shit, I haven't played it.
Book of Beginnings and Ends.
Yes, the Book of Beginning and End.
Yeah, it's like, it's the difference between different books of the beginning and end, and, like, it's the difference between the Book of Beginning and End and a... what the fuck is the thing we fight that Few constantly makes? Time rifts.
Yeah, the time rifts.
Yeah, it's the difference.
They don't change.
The time rifts are within our universe, but create parallel pockets that, like...
Don't affect the main timeline.
That, like, do weird shit. But a different universe is literally a different book of beginning and end.
Yeah, and Few eventually did mess with the Book of Beginning and End once. Sorry, twice.
Have you read any of Jeff the Landshark comics? I've heard of Jeff the Landshark, but I have not read the comics. I don't read a lot of comics.
I don't even know what it is.
Jeff the Landshark?
Yeah.
I mean, he's a land shark named
Wow.
Jeff. There's what more information do you need than this?
His name's Jeff.
No, I think he's like...
Anyways, so...
Isn't he like a pet
if
or
it,
something?
yeah, if...
I'll look him up again.
If you weren't confused about the timelines before, then get this. Apparently, so Kang the Conqueror is in Loki.
Yeah.
Different versions of him met, and those are different dimensions.
Yeah.
Sorry, no.
Jeff the...
Actually,
Jeff
no.
the Land Shark is the, is from Earth 616. And is adopted by Gwenpool.
Of course. Anyways,
and then given to Deadpool.
Anyways, everything in Loki has to do with the timeline. So we have different timelines, but they are not alternate realities. When Doctor Strange reality jumps with that girl, that is a different reality.
Wait, say that one again.
In Multiverse of Madness,
Yeah.
when that girl uses her power, she is going into a
Yeah.
brand new
That's a
reality
different
that is
book of time.
separate
Yeah.
from the 616 timeline.
Different. That's a different universe.
When you time travel in the 616 universe, it is still within the same timeline.
Yeah,
you are not going to an alternate reality.
Yeah, you go to a different point in your reality and can cause time branches, but those time branches are distortions, basically.
And they can be fixed if you go back and put things
Yes.
back to normal.
Yep.
So, yeah, different timelines are not necessarily different dimensions in the 616 universe. However, at the end of Loki, that might change.
Yeah. But yeah, I was going to say, the other thing, though, is that
Like,
doesn't that also mean that you can have Earth, like, different dimensions that are the exact same thing as a timeline branch in another universe? Theoretically. You could have a universe where a key event happens, and that's the only difference between it and Earth 616, but it's not on the Earth 616 timeline. It's a different dimension.
And that could explain why there's a warped 616 universe, because that is a branched timeline.
That could be a branch of the timeline, or it could be a different dimension entirely that's exactly the same as Earth 616 in every way, except it's like they're all antimatter, or they're all mirrors of they're like mirror. It's the Mirrorverse or something. Who the heck knows?
Sorry, Croc, we like MCU, okay?
Yeah, sorry, Croc. We were going over.
Like, we love our Marvel talks.
Yeah, we were going over a lot of characters from Marvel, specifically the Pet Avengers.
Yeah, and we were
And
also wondering what characters we would like to see that haven't been introduced yet in the MCU.
What about DC?
Here's the problem with talking about DC. There's not a lot I care about really anymore, because they have just
Give DC some love too.
They royally fucked their DC universe.
Well, like I was talking to my friends about this the other day. The problem with the DC EU is that they made a mistake and then didn't handle that mistake well, and then had a lot of bad shit happen to them. So, like, they went too fast to try to catch up with Avengers. To try to get to their Avengers, their Justice League.
They don't have a Kevin Feige.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. That's part of their principal problem. They tried to get to Justice League too quickly, and did not have someone like Kevin Feige saying, like, hey, we need to schedule this down, and, like, here's how you want to get there if you want to make all this work.
Oh, and get this. So Kevin Feige has gone on record saying he actually does like DC.
Yeah.
Like, so
But
let's get Kevin Feige to do DC.
He is not allowed to do both. Disney will not allow him to.
Yeah, probably.
But no,
they would buy their competition at that point, and they can't do that.
But no, so the big problem was that was their big issue. Then they didn't handle, because they didn't have a Kevin Feige figure, they didn't handle the cleanup very well. And also they have several other problems of, like,
They did a Zack Snyder film.
Well, here's their big problems. Here's their like the problems that have also happened to them that's kind of just been bad luck for them. People don't like some of their characters. So, like, they don't like the Superman that was in this universe. Some of the people just don't want to be the actors for those characters anymore. Like, they keep losing Batman.
Yeah.
And they keep having actors that turn out to be terrible people. So, it's like, they keep having so many problems. That's some of this is not their fault.
Like, there's a reason why they're doing Flashpoint so soon.
Yeah, they desperately want Flashpoint to happen.
And so far, we don't know if they've canceled it.
Yeah, they finally announced that they might be considering talking about canceling it. Because Ezra Miller keeps having more things come out about Ezra Miller. And I don't know how much of them are true, but it honestly doesn't matter. Even if none of it's true,
if he
it's
is
already ruined this fucking movie's reputation. No
if
matter
he's
it's
actually
true.
just being shit because he just does not want to be the Flash.
No, I don't think that's true at all. But, that's the thing, is in terms of the DCEU, it doesn't matter if any of it's true or not. This movie's reputation's fucked, just due to the fact that these things are coming out about Ezra Miller. It doesn't matter how true they are. The movie's fucked anyways. And that's all they have. They desperately want to reboot the franchise, and this is the only thing they've got. So, I think they should just drop the DCEU entirely. I think that they shouldn't try to reboot it. They should kill it. They should just say, these are now standalone movies. Decanonize Superman. Decanonize Batman, if they need to do that to reboot Batman.
If we're talking about Superman.
And just standalone everything. And then later on, they can try to go back to a DCEU after they've killed this DCEU. Because they just can't make it work. Get a Kevin Feige figure, and then maybe in 5 years you can finally make a DCEU once you have an idea of how to make it work.
Yeah, let's talk about the Superman for a second. I did not hate the actor of Superman. I thought he was fine. And also, I would have been fine if... Because I know the actor did not want to cut his beard. I know that. I think he hates the shave. And that's why they CGI'd his face.
But also...
I would have been fine seeing
Superman
with...
I thought I heard that the reason that happened was because he was doing a different movie at the time where he had to...
have a beard.
Yeah, where he... Yeah, had... I couldn't remember which way it was. If he didn't... That he needed to not have a beard in those movies, and they needed to put one on in these movies, or the opposite. But, yeah, it's... what did you find, Croc? It's Google. It could be anything.
What, they're redoing DC?
Done.
Here's the thing. When they do Flashpoint, it's going to reset Shazam, Black Adam. And
yeah, that's
honestly,
what I'm saying.
Even though Black Adam is introducing characters in that way too early, Black Adam actually looks really good.
Yeah, we'll see how good it is, but it looks fine. I already found memes about the Queen. Oh yeah, Croc. I was hearing people talk about hey, people are making a joke the UK is in a staggered condition right now. Everyone should steal as much land as they possibly can because they can't do anything.
Yeah. And like that, you've lost me.
What, stealing land from the UK?
The meme part.
Oh, the meme.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, gotcha. Yeah, but anyways, so yeah, but let me. Okay, Croc wants to hear some good stuff about the DCU. Let's talk about the good things about the DCU. The standalone stuff from the DCEU is the good parts of the DCEU.
Yeah,
Shazam, great.
Shazam.
Aquaman, great.
I think Black Adam's
looking great. All the stuff that's bad about the DCU tends to be the stuff that's trying to be part of the DCEU.
Yeah, the first Wonder Woman film, fucking amazing.
Yeah, I've not seen the second one. I just heard that it was... But first Wonder Woman film was good.
Oh my god, the second Wonder Woman film.
Yeah, I got no clue. But yeah, Man of Steel, Superman is
It was fun.
But I think the problem is people just don't...
The problem with that movie is they killed Zod too early.
I think it's also that they don't... Let me try to be as honest as possible. The movies that are good in the DCEU are the ones that aren't as serious. Shazam's not that serious. Aquaman is, mildly serious, but it's not like Dark Knight / Batman serious. Superman was kind of more serious than Superman normally is. That one's...
that's why they killed Zod in that movie, because that's when Superman basically realized, I can't not kill. Like,
Yeah.
this guy cannot be reasoned with, so
Yeah.
the only way out is to off him.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the thing, is that... Here's the thing a lot of people don't understand. What the DCEU is trying to do is they want to be unique from the MCU. And normally, that's a good thing. They want to be a bit more serious in tone. But the DC isn't really that serious.
Exactly. I know you want to be the opposite of the MCU, but honestly, just try to be like the MCU.
Yeah, it's very rare that it's a good idea to just brokely copy your competitors, but you actually probably want to do that. Because in this case, that's what the audience wants. The audience for the DCEU is the same audience as the audience for the MCU.
That's why it was such a monumental moment when Superman killed Zod in the comics. Because his ways is like, I don't kill, I'm the all-American hero.
It's the
Truth
moment
and justice.
It's the moment of realizing that your heroes are not perfect. It's the moment of saying, hey, sometimes the US sucks. Just like every country sometimes sucks. Like it's just that moment of like, and the grand image of this character breaks.
And they also killed Superman too early, which was another big Superman moment.
Yeah.
And they also got Darkseid wrong. Fuck you, what you guys did with Darkseid. That is probably the thing I hate the most about the DCU.
But yeah, so, no, the stuff I like about the DCU was, I greatly enjoyed Aquaman.
Like,
I greatly enjoyed
Squad is pretty good, too.
Yeah, I greatly enjoyed Shazam. Although I can't remember much of Shazam, I must admit. I remember watching it all, but I feel it's one of those... Sometimes I watch a movie and then remember some of the highlights of the movie, but have forgotten that I watched the movie.
Yeah. Suicide Squad 1 and 2 was fucking hilarious, and I could tell they enjoyed filming it.
Yeah.
Like, very, very good
Borderlands movies in development. That's cool.
Oh, speaking of games, did you know they have announced 2 new Assassin's Creed games?
Of course they have.
Now, I can't confirm. One of the trailers has the assassin symbol, and it's wood. So it makes me think it could be in the Salem witch trial timeline.
I thought all of Assassin's Creed was in the same timeline.
Well, yes, but
you're saying in the time period.
In the time period, yes.
Gotcha.
So
interesting.
I'm wondering if the assassins are going to be witches and warlocks now.
Oh, did you actually? That's a different announcement. Did you hear that? What's that one movie with the 3 witches?
Yes, I heard about Hocus Pocus too.
Which is apparently happening. I didn't. Did that movie take place in the Salem witchcraft times? Because like the new movie literally talks about Salem.
I don't think so. I think it was modern, but I am not sure.
I'm guessing it happened in the city though of Salem.
Yeah.
So
I don't remember.
I don't know.
I haven't seen Hocus.
I just saw the trailer because it was like it was literally on a YouTube.
I didn't see it, but I knew it was coming.
Yeah. I'm just like, shit.
I've seen Hocus Pocus. I know I have, but I remember nothing.
Yeah. I probably watched it at one point and don't remember.
Don't remember it really. But anyways, in Black Adam, they are introducing new characters again way too early. Like, I think another problem with the DCU is they are treating this like the cartoon. They are introducing characters like way too early. Just like
well, to be fair, the DC does have a lot of characters, so it's like I understand that, but it's.
But at the same time, I'm like, some of these characters, I'm like, no, they should have had their own movie.
Yeah.
Like Dr. Fate, fucking could have had his own movie. The Atom definitely could have. But they're like, nah, it's too much like Marvel. Let's just throw him into Black Adam because we can. Hawkman is going to be in Black Adam, and there's going to be another character that I have no idea of who she is. Like, again, trailer 2 just introduced her. I don't know who it is.
Yeah. I don't know. Can't give you much information.
Like, that's the only problem I'm having with Black Adam, but I like the actors playing them. Like, Dr. Fate's actor, they nailed him. Freaking great.
I didn't think that The Rock would be a good fit in one of these movies, but
The Rock as Black Adam, he wanted to be, and a lot of fans wanted him to be.
yeah, it's like, but it seems to work.
Yeah,
So far as we've seen,
he
it looks
freaking
good.
sells Black Adam.
So I will say that as a kid, I did grow up with watching some of DC. 'Cause I had seen Teen Titans. I had seen...
Did you see the Justice League cartoon?
I saw some of the Justice League cartoon. I saw Teen Titans, Young Justice.
Did you watch the original one or the newer one? The newest Justice League or the original? Aquaman with the announcer.
Justice League Unlimited, I think.
Yes, that's the one I grew up with too.
Yeah. But I don't think that one had an announcer.
No.
Yeah.
They had...
That was just... It had the one intro.
Yes, the one intro everybody knows.
Yeah, that one. So I've seen bits of that. I saw Teen Titans. I saw Young Justice. I saw the...
Young Justice was alright.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. But the Green Lantern animated series.
Yep, I saw the Batman animated series. I love that one.
Yeah.
And that's what the Lego Batman game is based around.
Gotcha. So, like, DC has a lot of great stuff to it.
But it's cartoons.
Yes. DC is very... You've got to remember, DC is owned by Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers is known for making a lot of good cartoons. Lots of good cartoons. Like Bugs Bunny. Like, that is their bread and butter. If there's a Warner Brothers cartoon, it's probably going to be good.
Yeah, and I think...
Disney is much better known for movies. It's not that they don't have cartoons. They do. They've got a lot of them.
They have cartoon movies.
But, yeah, they're very well known for their princess movies and their other movies.
And Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. So, the MCU being owned by Disney has better movies. They don't have pretty much any cartoons.
They have What If.
Yeah. But it's like, it's very scarce. DC is very good at cartoons. Not that good at movies. It's not that they don't have good movies. They do. I enjoy
But it's every once in a blue moon.
Yeah, exactly. They don't have a good extended universe in movie form. They have good standalone stuff in movie form. That's their strengths. And they should play to those strengths. Because that's what they're good at.
Yeah, I think they're treating the DCEU too much like a cartoon.
Yeah, and I think that if they're gonna do that, then they should go full force into that. If you're gonna treat it like a cartoon, you don't have to animate it, but write the movies that way. If that's the way that you know how to make a story work, then make the story that way so that it works. Right now, you're out of your comfort zone and not doing very well.
I'm wondering if another reason they canceled Aquaman 2 is because of the one woman.
I didn't think they canceled Aquaman 2. I thought they delayed it.
I thought you said they outright canceled that one.
No.
Too.
I thought they just delayed it. So I think it's happening after
Flashpoint.
Yeah, I think it's happening after Flashpoint now.
God, that must be terrible.
They did cancel the Batgirl movie.
Yes, I know. That was the reason why they canceled so many projects. They were only trying to do Batgirl because Ben Affleck didn't want to be Batman anymore, and they wanted a Batman, so they're like, okay, Batgirl.
Yep.
Apparently, from what I hear, the live-action Teen Titans that they're doing, that I don't think is a part of the DCU. Apparently, it's pretty good. Let me check. Yeah, the live-action Titans is not.
Yep.
And apparently, Starfire's not around a lot. At least that's what my coworker tells me.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, I'm sorry, actor who plays Starfire. It's just when I watch Titans, you really have to sell that character for me to like you. I'm sorry.
As a reminder, for anyone who doesn't know, the Green Lantern movie is actually the first DCEU movie, technically. Like that one. The one with Ryan Reynolds. That's technically the first one that was supposed to be part of an extended universe. It was then thrown out because it was so badly received. But that was supposed to be the first movie in the DCEU, technically. Because I'm looking through all the movies right now. Like, just think of that, where they kept that movie in.
Like, if you want to get Ryan Reynolds
What the
as
fuck?
Green
No,
Lantern,
he's never going back to that. He shot himself for even taking that role. He will never take that role back. Never.
you would have to not make the super suit animated. Or
Yeah.
green, apparently. Because here's the thing, Green Lantern Corps is in the DCU. We saw it in Justice League in a flashback.
Yeah.
And they looked sellable, like. Wait.
It's okay. It's kind of bad that I typed in DCEU and the first thing that appeared was Ezra Miller.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's bad. Wow, this is so off.
Still no green snow. Dun, dun, dun. But yeah, anyway, there's a lot of characters I would love to see in the DCU, but unfortunately, they've just fucked it so bad that I worry about what they would do if they brought those characters in.
Yep.
Yeah. I'd worry that they wouldn't do them justice.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a list of future movies, but I can't find it. There's upcoming movies. Let's see if this. Super Pets, we know about, obviously. Which that is out now.
And it's not a DCU movie.
They're like, okay, fine, it isn't a DCEU movie project. But, sure. Black Adam, which we knew about. Shazam 2.
That's after Black Adam?
Yep, that's next.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I saw the trailer for it and it looks good.
Batgirl, no, not anymore. Then Aquaman 2. No. Then The Flash now. Then Aquaman 2.
So Flash is after Shazam too.
Unless, again, this article was in 2022, in March. So, it may not be currently up to date. This one was in August. This one was from August 3rd. This is probably the most up to date.
Okay.
Black Adam. Shazam 2. Still says, no, this is still wrong, because it still puts Aquaman at March. And they definitely moved Aquaman back.
No, they did.
Yeah. Hell, it looks like Aquaman 2 might be coming out before. Are they still doing Blue Beetle?
Blue Beetle? I haven't seen anything.
No.
Or heard.
Yeah.
Probably not. I'm surprised Flashpoint isn't further up. But it's because of Ezra Miller, I believe.
Superman reboot. Green Lantern
Reboot.
Yeah. Look, I don't know. I'm just reading off a list. But these are all to be determined stuff, if they're even happening.
I think they're predicting it because of Flashpoint.
Yeah, I can confirm here that... Well, actually, no, that's not accurate either.
Oh, that's the other thing about DC. DC makes good cartoons and apparently good live-action TV shows. Like, I hear Supergirl was good, and I hear Flash was good. In fact, I've seen clips from Flash, and it looks really good.
You asked everyone in the group chat if they wanted to be a vigilante, and Zero called you an arsonist. I mean, Croc, you do go on and on about wanting to set things on fire, so... I mean, if the shoe fits...
Oh, no. Here's how you... Here's the movie that you end in the DCU. They go to the deceased route.
Yeah.
Do you know what deceased is?
Nope.
Zombie. DC universe. Come on, do it. I mean, they're having Marvel Zombies, but I don't know if it's going to be live action or if it's going to be in the what if style. Yeah, will Marvel Zombies be animated?
I can't believe that there is no talk of controversy in here.
Sorry, guys, I'm also reading an article. Okay, no one knows if Marvel Zombies, the thing that's coming to Disney Plus, if it's going to be animated or live action. No one knows. But everybody can confirm that it's going to follow what we've seen in What If. So I'm just going to go on a limb saying it's probably going to be animated.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Croc. Have a good evening.
See you, Croc.
Sorry that we're not really doing a very good job at doing the stream that we're supposed to be doing right now.
But anyway,
Yeah.
they Flashpoint, they do deceased and kill off all their current characters.
What I hope is Flashpoint doesn't cancel the whole series. I hope that
It doesn't end with Flashpoint.
No. What I'm saying is I hope that Flashpoint doesn't actually reboot everything.
Well, I hope Flashpoint doesn't reboot everyone in the comics. There are some people that remember what happened.
That's what I'm saying. What I hope is that through Flashpoint, we keep the stuff that's succeeded so far. We keep Shazam. We keep Black Adam, assuming it's good. We keep Aquaman. And we then, because if they're seriously intending to reboot Superman, they show off new Superman, show off new Batman, whatever ones they're redoing.
Here's the unfortunate thing.
Yeah.
In the comics, there are very few people who remember.
Yeah.
And the people who do remember are usually mystical beings.
Right. What I'm saying is that
so
there's a difference between
if we keep Aquaman, he's probably going to be the same Aquaman that we know and love.
But what I'm saying is this. There's a difference between we're looking at this at two different things. You're looking at this and saying like, "Oh, well, they don't remember the past events." I don't care if they remember the past events. I don't care if they remember that there's a universe before the Flashpoint. What I'm saying is I hope they don't use this to decanonize the movies that are working. I say they use this to decanonize Superman and new
yes,
or
they
old,
would.
Yeah, and like Batman if they need to recast Batman because I don't actually know what's going on with Batman. Because I've heard mixed things on who is currently going to be Batman.
Well,
and
the characters that remember the events basically confirm that what they did happened.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So
we would keep.
Yeah, so I hope that they keep Aquaman. They keep. Because they could be doing this in more of a Marvel set. They might not be using the Flashpoint to work the way the comics work. It might just be it makes a change to the universe that has drastic consequences, but it doesn't reboot everything. It just causes like certain things to happen where like Batman and Superman are dead or didn't exist up till now. I don't know how that'd work, but yeah, like, that would be my recommendation to them, is if they're going to do that. Well, I think there's two things I'd recommend. One, don't get rid of Aquaman. Don't get rid of Shazam. Don't get rid of
Black Adam.
Well, yeah, Black Adam. Don't get rid of those.
They can't.
And here's the thing. They could split these all. They could kill the DCEU as a concept and split them off into separate universes, and then none of this matters because it doesn't matter that Shazam continues having movies because they're not canon to any other movies. But that's not where they're going with it. Clearly.
Dr. Fate can't change.
Yeah.
Because when they flashpointed, Dr. Fate remembered everything.
Dr. Fate is basically...
He is untouchable.
Yeah, he is literally incapable of being flashpointed.
Yes.
Yeah. But that's the first thing I would recommend. The second thing I'd recommend is that, as opposed to Younger Bros' statements that they're putting too many characters in these movies, I'd recommend put every character you're changing in this movie. Or at least mention that they've been changed. So, for example, if you're using Flashpoint to reboot Superman, make sure you put the new Superman in this movie. My recommendation would also be, if they're doing Flashpoint to reboot the franchise, end the movie with it being a different Flash. So, like, reboot Ezra Miller in this franchise, too.
They might be doing that at the beginning.
Yeah. So,
Like, him changing into a different person is probably what's going to set off Flashpoint. He's going to change it. He's going to be in in like the bathroom and he's looking in the mirror and then he changes into someone else.
Well,
He's like, oh shit.
Well, they've said because I was looking up the movie. Apparently, the plot is that he goes back to prevent his mother from dying.
Yes, that is what happened in Flashpoint.
Yeah. So that is still the plot of this Flashpoint. So they might still do something with that. I don't know. But yeah, because I was reading reports on like how they were trying to handle this, and basically the problem they said was he is in every shot. If we change Ezra Miller, we have to reshoot the whole movie again. And so they desperately don't want to do that. They would rather cancel this movie than reshoot it because it would just cost too much money. So,
oh fuck.
That's what I'm saying. I think if they want to make this movie work and get rid of Ezra Miller, they have to reshoot the ending somehow to not have that Flash be Ezra Miller. Have him also be Flashpointed. Which is weird, because you'd think that he'd be the fixed point, but no. Don't let him be fixed. Flashpoint him, Flashpoint Superman, Flashpoint any other actors you need to. I would actually do a montage. Like, do a reshoot of some of the scenes from other movies to show off that you've changed the characters.
That'd be interesting.
And then end with the reveal that he is also changed. That he is a different person. Or whatever. I don't know how they're doing this movie. But, like, if that's possible in some way, that's how you should do it. But again, don't remove Shazam. Keep the same actor. And keep the plots of that movie the same. Keep Aquaman. Don't change the plots of those movies. Keep Black Adam, assuming the movie's good. Don't change the plot of his movies.
I think they're also dimension hopping in this movie because Michael Keaton's Batman's in it.
Yeah, so I don't know.
And I don't know how well he as Batman will work out when he's the Vulture. So
I don't know. As long as he's in the suit most of the time, I don't think it'll be a problem.
I mean, that's not really the issue. It's like
I don't think the problem is that it's the person.
I'm just worried he would have too much time hopping between DC and Marvel.
Oh no, I'm assuming that they're not. I'm assuming he's not going to be the permanent Batman. I'm assuming he's just showing up for a cameo, and he will then not be in future movies.
Well, okay. God damn it! I wish this fucking button was bigger. Thank you. Anyway, it's possible that even though Michael Keaton may be cameoed in this movie, I'm wondering if they're going to do the Flashpoint route where it's Michael Keaton's going to be Batman's father. Because there is a so when they Flashpointed, when they Flashpointed,
in the comics.
Yeah, Batman's father became Batman. When he went back in time when he fucked up the timeline.
Yeah, interesting.
So, they could get Michael Keaton to play Batman's father, but I'm not sure how well it's going to work out because they had an actor for Batman's father in Batman v Superman, but they could just retcon him.
Yep. Hell, the other thing they do is just kill Ezra Miller in this movie. Just have the thing he has to do to save the timeline is
himself.
Is he must die. And it still doesn't save everything, but it saves most things. I don't know.
This movie is gonna fuck a lot of things.
The DCEU, like Marvel is held up as like, here's the shining example how you make an extended universe work really well, and the DCEU is held up as a shining example of how you fuck it up. This is the cautionary tale. If you don't do it well, if you don't make sure that every single thing you do is extremely planned out and tight, it causes problems. Again, one of the biggest problems that the MCU has is people don't like Captain Marvel. Like,
The actor or
the actor. Like, because again, the problem that people had with it was that a lot of people said that the scenes they have for Captain Marvel in Captain Marvel are worse than the scenes they had for Captain Marvel in, what was it, in Endgame when she first premiered, because they technically had, those scenes were shot, or it was, those scenes were shot after her standalone movie, but the standalone movie aired first. So like that, I remember seeing this because, like, yeah, the standalone movie came out before it was Endgame, right?
it was before Endgame.
Yeah.
So
it
it came
out before
right
Endgame,
after
but they shot
Infinity
it in reverse.
War.
They
Yeah.
shot, or no, it came out in that order, and the scenes were filmed in that order, or something.
Where's Fury?
Yeah, those scenes were shot after the
Infinity
scenes.
War.
Yeah. And yeah, but everyone was like, yeah, actually she acted much better in those scenes than she did in
Her movie.
her movie.
I don't know. I didn't have a problem with her. I don't understand.
I can understand some of the problems with her character.
Is it
in
because
that,
she's bland?
yes, because the thing was that was sort of part of the plot, but the problem is,
I think that's just her character. Like she is.
yeah, that's the problem, is that people couldn't really latch on to much because she's kind of bland. So it's like, I see the problem, but I don't know how much you can resolve it.
Well, they turn her into Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if that's who she was originally, because she has gone by binary. Captain Marvel, Ms. Marvel.
Yeah. So,
Like, when she was Ms. Marvel, I think she had more energy.
yeah, she needs to. Yeah, I think we need to see her in more stuff.
I mean, we're going to see Captain Marvel too. The Marvels.
Yeah, but is that going to be Carol Danvers, or is that going to be a different
Yes,
person?
it's going to be Carol Danvers.
So yeah,
and,
I hope that in the new movie she is a lot more emotional. Let's say she has a bit more emotional range and actually can breathe into her character a little bit more.
But yeah, there's two Ms. Marvels. There's Captain
Marvel and
Miss
Miss Marvel.
And Miss Marvel is the stretchy person.
Yes.
The one who has powers similar to Mr. Fantastic.
But then there's also... Yes. But then there's also... Isn't there also another character in... There's another Captain Marvel, right?
Yes, the DC's Captain Marvel, who had that name first.
But there's also the... Wasn't there another character in Carol Danvers' storyline that also... Like, she's not the only person that's played this character. There's also been this character that was not Carol Danvers.
Before Captain Marvel, that title is past.
Is a title. So yeah, so it's like, because isn't her mentor also been...
Her mentor is called Marvel.
Yeah, so it's like, I think Marvel has been effectively Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah. You see the problem with talking about this character. It's like talking about Captain America, and it's like, which one?
Yeah, because there was a Bucky Barnes Captain America, there's a Falcon Captain America.
Yeah, there's Captain America. Sorry, I'll say, what is
there's Dark Captain America.
Steve Captain America. Yeah. Yeah, so it's like, it gets confusing. But yeah, so I did just want to clarify that it's like, yeah, this Captain Marvel is still Captain Marvel Carol Danvers. So, but yeah, I'm interested in seeing her movie.
Spider-Man has a similar problem.
Yeah.
A lot of these characters have a similar problem.
Yeah. Actually, a lot of people. That's the weird thing about this Spider-Man is people actually. I haven't heard a lot of bad things about this about Tom Holland as the Spider-Man.
No. Just
But with having multiple
the
characters,
multiple characters
Yeah.
having the same name.
Yes.
Ben Riley, Spider-Man.
Yes. Yep.
It's
like
Miles
Robin.
Morales,
It's like-
Spider-Man.
Robin's even worse though. Like because
Robin,
a lot of I think there's a lot of people who straight don't know there's a difference.
Yeah,
I think because
there's
Robin
Dick
is
Grayson.
yeah, like-
there's Jason Todd.
yeah, a lot of the Robins are kind of similar enough in how they act that it sometimes gets kind of hard to tell which Robin you're even dealing with.
Damian Wayne.
Yeah. Well, okay, Damian Wayne is at least pardon my French, but he's at least easily distinguishable. Like
There's another Robin.
you have to be pretty inept to not recognize Damian Wayne's Robin.
There's another Robin that I can't remember what name he is.
I mean, I'm reading the comic of all the Bat family, so yeah. See, I don't read comics, but I do read web comics, and I am reading the Batman family webcomic. So, all the Batmans. We said Jason Todd. We said
You
Dick
mean
Grayson.
Robin? You said Batman.
Sorry, Robins. Yeah.
There's the top 4, and I never remember the 4th one.
Yeah, Damian Wayne.
Damian Wayne, Dick Grayson,
Dick
Jason
Grayson.
Todd. who's
Jason
4th.
Todd's the vigilante, right?
Jason Todd becomes Red Hood.
Yeah, so he's the. I mean, they're all vigilantes, but like he's the darker vigilante.
Yeah, and Dick
Yeah,
Grayson
it's
becomes
Nightwing.
Nightwing.
Nightwing, Red
And
Hood.
Damian Wayne becomes Nightwing.
Yeah, I know that. What's the girl who runs the Batcave basically?
Oracle?
Yeah, Oracle's in it. I'm trying to think of the other guys in it.
Oracle is the commissioner's daughter.
Yeah. That one I know. I can't think of the other one.
Yeah, I can't think of the 4th one. I never remember him.
It's not the one that dies, right?
Might be the one that dies.
Well, that'd be why you don't remember him. Now, which one? Okay, which one is Teen Titans Robin? He's Nightwing, right?
That's
I'm an
Dick
idiot.
Grayson.
Yeah, he's Dick Grayson. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm an idiot. I obviously know the answer to this question. But that's not the Teen Titans Go Robin, right? Because that Nightwing is in that world.
Still Dick Grayson.
Right, because they just time travel bullshit or whatever. They just bring Nightwing in at one point, but
Yes,
it is
he does.
still him.
Nightwing actually appears more than once.
Yes, but it's not. How the fuck does that even work in that universe when they're both Dick Grayson?
They do time travel. That's it.
Yes. Okay.
All they do.
Okay, fair enough. As long as they're consistent with it. Yeah, I can't think of the other one. I know I've talked about all of them because I did a thing where we talked about all the Robins. And Damian Wayne's the one that's the son of Ra's al Ghul's daughter, right?
Yes. He is the one that gets raised by the League of Assassins.
Yes.
Not daughter. Son. But yes.
No. His mother, Damian Wayne's mother, is Ra's al Ghul's daughter.
Yes, and I think you said son on accident.
No, I said that Damian Wayne is the son of Ra's al Ghul's daughter.
Yes.
So I did say son,
Okay,
as in Damian Wayne.
I'm just making sure.
Yes. Damian Wayne is a boy. Ra's al Ghul's daughter is a girl.
Yes.
Ra's al Ghul is a guy.
Yes.
We are consistent here. Okay. Robin the character. Okay. So yeah, Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Tim Drake.
Tim Drake, that's him.
Yeah. And then the other one is Stephanie Brown, which was the weird one. And then it's Damian Wayne. So, nobody remembers Stephanie Brown, because she just shows up for a little while, and then it unhappens.
She's a weird one.
Yeah, she was literally flashpointed away. She's also been Batgirl.
Tim Drake. I never remember.
Nope.
Because I think Tim Drake's the one that dies.
No, I think Jason Todd's the one that dies. Or not, no.
No.
Yeah, Tim Drake is the one that dies. Yeah, you're right. Tim Drake's the one that I think they explicitly kill off. Because the fans don't like him. Like, I'm pretty sure that they actually had a straight up vote on killing him.
My God.
I don't even think I'm joking.
That's terrible. Poor Tim. And he gets brutally murdered.
Let me confirm that. I'll just look up Robin again. Actually, here, I'm already on Tim Drake. I'll just go through that and click it.
Dun, dun, dun. Will any of these Snom ever be fucking shiny? My God. Guys, I have not...
Oh, no. Actually, no, I am wrong. Jason Todd is the one that actually gets murdered. Jason Todd, they literally had people call in a 1-900 number to vote on whether or not he should just be killed. Because fans did not like him.
You don't like Jason Todd?
Yeah. They did not like Jason Todd. Because he was... his original lore was he was Dick Grayson. As in, they made Dick Grayson Nightwing, and the studio, DC didn't want people to get confused about a new Robin. So they literally made his backstory almost exactly the same. He was just Dick Grayson, but a different person. They then Crisis on Infinite Earthed him into being a completely different character. And then, yeah, readers of the comics voted by it was literally almost 50-50. 5,300 versus 5,200. Voted to kill him, so they killed him. Then later on, they brought him back as Red Hood.
Yes, because he undies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was Tim Drake that's
No.
the one that they
Tim
hated.
Drake. They brought in Tim Drake.
And Tim Drake's the youngest one, I believe.
Tim Burton. Yeah. I'm trying to see if there's any... trying to read what they specifically say about him.
It'd be funny if Tim Drake became Red X.
Oh, he's the one who goes through a lot of emotional duress. He's the one gets fucked with a lot.
Oh.
Recurrent nightmares. Oh, is he the one who gets kidnapped by Joker?
I thought that was Dick Grayson. I thought that was Jason Todd. Jason Todd dies from the Joker.
Actually, that's a good question.
I think
confirm
he's
that.
the one that gets freaking brutally beat the shit
Yeah,
out of
he
him.
was just straight up. Yeah, yes, that is Jason Todd. So, I mean, to be fair, they're all probably kidnapped by Joker at some point. That's part of the job description. Oh yeah, he's like super detective one. Oh right, Tim Drake is the Young Justice Robin. So the Robin in Young Justice is that Robin.
I don't remember Young Justice.
Yeah.
I remember Aqua Lad from Young Justice, but that's about it.
And then he reformed the Teen Titans after Young Justice disbanded. So. And then he changed his colors to look more like Superboy because Superboy died. And then he becomes Red Robin.
Okay. I wonder how Superboy died.
Just to be clear, so okay, and this is an actual question because I know the answer to this. So was Damian Wayne actually did Ra's al Ghul's daughter actually date Batman, or was it a they stole his genes through some method and made Damian Wayne not the old-fashioned way?
In every iteration of Batman, he has always dated Ra's al Ghul's daughter.
Okay, so it is legit the old-fashioned way, unlike Superboy and half the other characters that are just created by scientists.
Yes.
Okay, good. Good for Batman. Just kick the shit out of Ra's al Ghul and then steal his daughter.
That happened basically in the animated series.
Yep. That is kind of how old is his daughter?
Oh, she's normal.
Okay, about his age, surprisingly.
Ra's al Ghul is the only one that is immortal,
Mm-hmm.
and the only one that can live for thousands of years. Well, okay, I don't want to say he's the only one, but no one is brave enough to undergo the same effects as he does.
Yeah.
So they let Ra's al Ghul do his thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, I think Ra's al Ghul's daughter is the first love Batman had, I think.
Does Catwoman not exist in these universes?
He meets her before Catwoman.
Oh, alright.
Usually. In the movies, then it's usually Catwoman.
Yeah, the fifth Robin. Yeah, he is, and Damian Wayne is currently the Robin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like because you gotta remember, like, here's the weird thing about the comics. From my understanding, the TV shows are canon to the comics. Because usually the TV shows are, like, an interpretation of the current comics. So, like, the reason I talk about Young Justice is because they literally did a Young Justice comic and then did a TV show of the Young Justice comic. So, I kind of have read the Young Justice comic slightly by watching the TV show of it.
Damian Wayne, now, the only place I know him from that I remember is Injustice.
Well, the Injustice... Yeah.
I think Injustice had a comic, then they had a game. I think.
Sorry, did I say Injustice or Young Justice? I don't remember.
You
Doesn't
said
matter.
Young Justice.
Okay, good. That's the one I'm talking about. So, yeah, that Robin in that is, whichever one, Tim Drake. And Damian Wayne is but he canonically, currently, is not Robin, because he's somebody else. Or is dead. But currently, Damian Wayne is Robin. Although he died, but when's that stopped anyone?
Damian Wayne died?
Yeah. And then Batman went through a series of events to unkill him.
Oh. Okay.
But yeah, there is not a sixth Robin. There has not been a newer Robin than Damian Wayne. He's the current one.
Damian Wayne also becomes Nightwing.
Yeah.
Which might fuck with you a little bit. Sorry guys, like my back is killing me in this fucking chair. I hate it so fucking much. Like when I'm ordering Pokemon cards, I might order me a new fucking chair because I'm tired of this chair. Like guys, it is very, very fucking uncomfortable. I think that was only the third egg I got. No, fourth, okay. One more. One more.
Yeah, that's
day.
literally, he becomes Nightwing because Dick Grayson becomes Batman.
Yes.
So, and he says that, and he, like, views, Damian as an equal, and it's like, well, I don't feel like you should be Robin, you should be Nightwing instead. And then they flashpoint that again. How many fucking flashpoints are there?
Thought it was just the one.
Oh, I think there's multiple.
Okay.
Unclear. Because some of these, like...
Well, they also reboot the DC comics a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I think they redo flashpointing a lot. Because, like...
to fix shit.
Yeah, so... To reset all the timelines. So...
And again, it's very funny because characters like Dr. Fate, they remember everything. Even the retcon shit.
Yep.
Yeah. Damian Wayne, there was an instance of you that killed Dick Grayson.
Yeah. Apparently, in at least one timeline, which may or may not be this one, Batman dies to Joker, and Damian is becoming the new Batman.
Yes.
So. So yeah, where are things right now? I don't know. I haven't read the comics.
Neither have I.
But I have seen TV shows. Which are apparently more canon than I realized.
To the comics.
Yes. Because the TV shows are interpretations of the comics.
Again, they are very good at the
Yes.
The
well,
cartoons.
and here's the reason why. It's weird to say, but the thing about Flashpoint is okay. DC Comics is very good at the comics because they simultaneously they really don't have to care. They care so much because they don't have to care about what's canon and what's not. They have created the perfect answer to every single discontinuity. It's they can do whatever the fuck they want, tell whatever story they want, because they'll just use a flashpoint, they'll reset the continuity, and start over from a certain point, and they can keep what they want and throw out the rest. So, for example, they have flashpointed, and Nightwing is still Nightwing, and they got a new, they just got a new Robin. And at some point, they might have that Robin become a different character that's not Batman, and that's not Nightwing. And I think they even said that they had a character that he was temporarily under for a little while. They might flashpoint later on and decide that they're going to keep him as that character and create a new Robin. And they can just do that, because they've basically said, hey, we're going to do all this time travel and alternate universe and stuff like that, and our solution for it is just do a time reset, collect all the stuff we want to keep, throughout the rest, and then say, and now we're starting here, and keep going. So they can keep a principal branch of the timeline by just kind of killing all the other branches in one massive event.
By the way, speaking of comics,
Yeah.
do you remember when GameStop sold comic books?
Yeah. For a little while, yeah.
I remember seeing... I don't think I
GameStop
saw...
was really trying to be a comic book shop to diversify.
I don't think I saw DCeased there, but
Yeah.
I did see the Deadpool kills Marvel Universe there. And I wanted to buy that comic book because I knew I'd love it.
Yep.
And I never did because it was always too expensive. Do you know how much it was back then?
Several hundred, I'm guessing.
No, it was only about $50, $60
Yeah.
for a comic book. And I'm like... And every time I picked it up, I'm like, I can just spend this money on a game.
Yep.
And so I buy a game instead.
Yeah, when a manga costs, like, much less than that. And has more in
The
it.
equivalent manga that I've bought to the pricing of the Deadpool comic is the Kill la Kill Volume 2, but that's because it's a rare manga.
Yeah.
And apparently Fossil Fighters is even rarer.
Yep.
Like, it is so rare no one's selling it.
Yep.
Like, guys, if you have Fossil Fighters manga, please let me know. I will freaking buy it off of you.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's $1,000. I will freaking take it.
Yeah.
Like, I have some comic books, but none of the good ones.
Yep.
Like, my comic books come from my aunt, and so do some of yours.
Yeah. And now, okay, now that actually is, getting back temporarily to talking about DC, does DC follow a similar logic to Marvel? Where they have different universes and different timelines? Or are they the same thing? Because I know they've done Crisis on Infinite Earths, but that's actually different universes.
Yes, those are different universes colliding. Yeah. Yes, they did have different universes collide, not different.
Yeah. So they do both.
Yes, they do both. They
Gotcha.
do incursions, which is different universes colliding. That's how Miles Morales ended up in 616. And they do timelines, and that's kind of how King the Conqueror happens.
Yeah. But I'm saying, does DC do that? Or is DC, do they have it where...
DC usually does different dimensions. They don't...
So,
the
basically,
timelines...
timelines are dimensions.
Yes and no.
Gotcha.
It is... Flashpoint is weird.
That's what I'm saying, because I know Crisis on Infinite Earths resets everything. But does Flashpoint reset everything? Or is it only resetting this Earth?
Resets that Earth.
Yeah, okay. So they do both as well. Okay. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure. So yeah, I'm guessing what happens is that they just do a new Flashpoint event, maybe even with a new Flash. Because eventually there's something that Flash feels like he needs to fix.
I don't know. We won't know until it comes out.
Yeah. Well, I can actually look up Flash.
Yeah, it's called The Flash now, not Flashpoint, because reasons.
Well, yeah, and I'm not even talking about. I'm just talking about all the Flash characters. Like, I'll just look up.
Oh
all
yeah,
of them.
there's a lot of Flash characters.
That's what I'm saying. So I guess I can answer my question on how many flashpoints there've been by just looking at it.
Like Flashpoint, like a lot of Flash variants, not variants. There are more than one Flash in the same universe.
Yes.
Like, I know there's an African-American Flash that I definitely know the name of and should. There's a very, very old Flash. There's Barry Allen's Flash.
Yep. Barry Allen's. What was the other ones you said?
There's an African-American Flash, but I think he goes by Kid Flash. There's two different Kid Flashes.
Oh, that's yeah, Bart Allen.
Bart Allen, yes.
Yeah.
There's another Kid Flash, but
Well, yeah. Well, to be fair, Bart Allen is Barry Allen's grandkid,
oh, I didn't know that.
as opposed to Wally West,
Wally West is.
Yeah. Who's the nephew of Barry Allen.
Anyway, there's an old Flash. He kind of has like a silver helmet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember who he is. And there's Reverse Flash.
Yeah.
Who is from the future, who idolized Flash, who became Flash's villain. What is his name? Emil Barthon.
Yeah. By the way, guys, we're getting very close to time. About 5 minutes.
Anyway, yes, there's a lot of Flashes.
Yeah. No, I guess there is only one flashpoint, specifically.
Okay. Wee. The older bro's doing a lot of reading.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the one where Flashpoint's universe is fucked up.
Okay.
So, basically, Flashpoint kind of starts off with the events of Like, basically, it starts off with his mother not being dead already.
Oh.
Like, it doesn't start with him going to do it. The comics just start with him waking up, his mother's not dead, and he's not Flash. And also, a lot of other weird shit, where, like, for example, the reason that, Bruce Wayne's father is Batman is because Bruce Wayne was killed at that
Yes. That
event.
I
And then
knew.
the father beat the murderer to death.
Oh shit, that I didn't know.
Yeah. Also, his mother goes insane and becomes the Joker. So Martha is the Joker. It gets that level of fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Doo-dee-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, guys, I've been paying attention the entire time. We have not found another shiny snom. Like,
Yeah, nothing.
Just nothing. Like, this sucks. Like, this is why I hate egg hunting, because it takes way too fucking long. At least in my luck, it does. Older bro still reading about Flashpoint.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how hard of a hunt Snom was. Like, everybody who's found a shiny Snom has been lucky as fuck.
Oh, this is just fucked up. So the current continuity apparently started in 2021.
Yeah.
So it's called the Infinite Frontier.
Infinite Frontier.
Yep. So basically, here's the new status quo. Everything is canon.
Yeah.
No. That's... You gotta understand what that means. That means that every single character is canon in every role they've ever been in at the same time. So, there are actively 2 different Batgirls that share the one title and are the one person. Oracle is also Batgirl as well.
Well, yeah.
Like, that's what I'm saying. It's literally just like every event that has ever happened in the timeline canonically has happened right now.
Yeah, that's because of what happened with Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yep. So,
Now it's just one.
Tim Drake is
continuity.
Robin, but so is also Damian Wayne.
Yes. And I'm guessing Jason Todd is Nightwing. And
Oh, sorry. Damian Wayne currently is still in... Here's the weird one. Damian Wayne is not Robin, but he's still the head of the Robin comic books, which means that he's still Robin, but isn't officially called Robin.
fuck what?
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, how's the stream been doing?
Actually not that bad. We did finally skip 173 frames. And we are at time, though.
We're at time now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys. Pause the timer. We are 5 encounters away from 600, so we're at 595. So that is going to be it for today's episode. So we did not find the Shiny Snom. Like and subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch. Comment to our videos if you do read them. Follow on Twitch. Maybe one of these days my shiny luck will improve, and we'll see you guys in the next shiny hunt. Goodbye.
Oh, good night, everyone. Sorry.